Because if we're saved by faith plus nothing equals salvation, then all you got to do is write the word faith on a chalkboard, and no Bible, nothing else, no word of God, no preaching, no hearing the word of God, no grace, no Jesus, no God, no Holy Spirit, no nothing, no repentance, no belief. You might as well just put faith up on a sign, plus nothing equals salvation, and stand on the street corner. And when someone asks you what you got there, tell them that's all you need to know. Faith plus nothing equals salvation. Because there's nothing else but it. And don't even explain to them anything. Well, what are you talking about? I'm just talking about what I got here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, then he
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the news unit broadcasting live. The information presented on here is not necessarily that of myself or anyone else. This is for educational and entertainment purposes only. I can neither confirm nor deny the accuracy of any of this. The terror of the Lord is coming sooner than the rapture. COVID-19 vaccine, prepare to die. And that is correct. Trouble coming, ladies and gentlemen. And people are terrified. They want to escape via the rapture, but it's not going to happen. The terror of the Lord is coming. You know, the Lord is a terrorist. You haven't read about that in the scripture, have you? Look up the terror of the Lord. Terror. Let's look at terror in the scripture. In Genesis 35:5, it says, and they journeyed, and the terror of God was upon the cities. You never studied that, did you? You Bible believers? The terror of God was upon the cities that were round about them, and they did not pursue after the sons of Jacob. But see, right now, all these evil men and seducers are waxing worse and worse. But the terror of God is on the way. Oh, yeah. Right now, the terror is coming from the wicked. You just wait. Think about it. Terror. Knowing therefore the terror of the Lord, we persuade men. 2 Corinthians 5:11. But you know what? You can't persuade anybody today. They're like King Agrippa, almost persuaded. Now there is a terror of the wicked that's going on. Them that do evil, their terror is obviously going on here with this COVID-19 coming. But it's possible that the Lord is using the wicked as his sword. So you better study that too. Trump likes this vaccine, doesn't he? Operation Warp Speed, huh? Is that what it is? I think that's what they call it. Warp Speed. What does warp speed actually mean? Warp speed. What does warp speed actually mean? I guess we'll ask Google. Google knows everything. Warp speed means... Oh, look where it comes from. Science fiction. You gotta trust science. Maybe there's a connection here. Did you know, it says on Merriam-Webster, when you type in warp speed, it comes up as an adjective, warp-speed. Warp speed is an example of a phrase that entered the public consciousness through science fiction and eventually gained enough popularity to end up in the dictionary. The expression was popularized on the science fiction show Star Trek in the 1960s. So you know what warp speed really means? Nothing. It's an opposition of science, but we'll call it science. And notice how they're talking about science. Now we learned that this warp speed expression comes from science fiction. I just learned it right now. On the show, warp speed referred to a specific concept, namely the idea of faster than light travel. Within a relatively short period of time, Star Trek gained a devoted and intense following. Fans were soon discussing the fictional concepts of the show. See, the same damn thing happens with Star Wars. The Force be with you. Hollywood is teaching us all sorts of perversions along the way to warp your mind by their warp speed. It says here, fans were soon discussing the fictional concepts of the show, including warp speed, with great enthusiasm. Oh, they love this. They love fiction. They don't love the reality of God. They want to... The fool said in his heart, there is no God. They want to avoid God. Well, you're not going to avoid God. The terror of the Lord is coming your way. Eventually, the term warp speed was adopted by the general population, see? And even Trump uses it now. In the process, however, it lost its specific fictional meaning and came to mean simply the highest possible speed. So it's the evolution of etymology via science fiction, ladies and gentlemen. Operation Warp Speed. Isn't that interesting? Here, I'll put the link in the chat room. What do you got to say about that, odd thing? Warp speed comes from Star Trek. Got the Space Force. We're heading to Mars with Elon Musk, and SpaceX, and Tesla. Now there's a new guy in Europe somewhere. I don't know if it's the UK. I think it was. That's related to Tesla. Might be a son of Tesla or something. And he's starting a company startup now. Kramer was talking about it. Maybe he's going to outperform Elon Musk. They're getting ready to build that Tower of Babel again, aren't they? Maybe the iron won't be able to mix with the miry clay, though. Are they going to mingle themselves with the seed of men here? According to what's written in the book of Daniel, the prophet, not some modern prophet or prophetess with their prophetic word from the devil named Jesus. Yeah, man. Stuff is starting to happen, ladies and gentlemen, at warp speed. Go look it up. Read it and weep. And Trump wants this vaccine. Well, you can trust Trump. He's the trumpet of God. God sent him to save America. And the prophets claim he's going to be elected again to a second term here. But they didn't mean the second term back to back now, did they? Oh, no. And now they're already backpedaling on their prophecies. They're explaining the conditional situations of their prophecies. You better watch out with this devil named Jesus that's showing up in your dreams and your visions. You might bear with him. You might bear with another Jesus, another spirit, another gospel. Then what? You're still saved, right? Absolutely, you'll float right into heaven believing the devil. No problem. You can't discern good and evil, you'll go right to heaven. Hey, you're once saved, always saved. Just ask Greg Jackson. Just ask Tim Henderson. Just ask Chelsea Bedell, Chrissy Knox, Diamond Dustification, Rodney Jones, who was in his deer stand today. I can't even put two sentences together. Well, he breaks them up into like 5 sentences. He puts a period after the word the period. Hey, you, period. How are, period, you doing, period. That's the way he writes. What a dummy. There's so many dummies out here. They're getting dumber all the time, and we're all dumbed down because we only have a 4th grade English educational background.
Okay.
Aptitude. We don't know anything about sentence structure anymore. Nothing. We know how to text and do memes and mimes and all sorts of stupidity and jiffy files and stupid shit.
You in every way. She's sucking on my dick, but I told her she can't even fucking stay. All I really want is a kiss on the cheek, in private, not public, in the streets. And your cupcake I would eat in your toes, cause I got a big fetish with the feet. I would just want somebody I can see. You can be a gold digger, you ain't got to love me. I'm serious, I love you, I don't ask for much. Your heart is really what I want for lunch. Now this shit is turning into a habit. I'm Burger King, I gotta have it my way. And truthfully, Gary Rich, you really make my day. I'll probably kill myself if you told me you were straight. And I can't even look the other way. Your aura is a magnet, my eyes is a metal bag. It's attractive. LOL laughing, you're a good Oscar, and I'm just acting. I want your cinema hole and have a kiss play supporting role, climbing up the pole, lacking beanstalk, bitches go. And I was in the loft, I would never get over you, Gary.
Love the truth. They have pleasure in unrighteousness. And they have men's persons in admiration because of advantage, all sorts of things, contrary to sound doctrine and the gospel of God. Trump attorney Lynn Wood, that's who it was. What a weirdo. There's all mutiny there going on. Check out what document? You got to put a link up for it to check it out. Did you put a link up? I don't see it. Where is it? If you want me to check out a document, you're going to have to show me what document you're talking about. Check out the document. I'd like to check it out, but you'd have to tell me where it is. Put a link. Look at this article. This is really something when you read the wording in here. They want to throw you in jail for being with your family or friends in your house. They want us all to be sequestered. Everybody's separate. They're going to make requirements that dwelling places have to have one bathroom per person. That's what they're going to do. If your dwelling only has 2 bathrooms, then only 2 people can reside. If your dwelling has 1 bathroom, only you. You got a document link coming? What the? This document. Look at this article. What document? Really? Need a getaway? I don't know yet. We'll soon find out. They want to throw you in jail. I can always get there, you know. I know how to fly airplanes. Family or friends in your house. They want us all to be sequestered. That's not a big problem. I won't be taking the airline, so I can tell you that. We're going to make requirements. You posted it? Where? Did I miss it? Is that top somewhere? Vaccine. I don't see your link. You have to put it in there again. You posted it. I didn't see it. Where is it? I don't see it. Does anybody else see it? Because I don't see it. You see it, Chuck? I posted it, this document. I don't see it. Some bars and restaurants don't even have a bathroom there? What do they do? Shit in the street?
Growing up in Thailand as LGBT, there are a lot of issues that they are.
Or is there like a little outdoor potty somewhere?
Dennis, I'm going to call you by your government.
Porta potties or something?
You're not in good shape.
That sounds dirty.
In fact, every one of my enemies, they try to stay anonymous. They don't stay out because, you know, it's just one of those things where, for whatever reason, you think it's okay. But that's a big mistake. You know, at the end of the day, I'm very sorry. An old man that's lost his father and you're trying to spotlight on my spotlight. That's not going to work, Ghost. Dennis. In fact, I think that if you ever say some dumb shit again, this album, this Shaolin, I'm gonna erase all your shit from this album. Right here, man. Right here. I'm gonna erase you from the record books of rap. You're gonna be done. You're my son. You have to listen to me. I butter your bread. You understand me? You be a ghost for real, motherfucker. Without you, without me, you're nothing. And so even though I pity you, I have to give you some punishment. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna let this slide. I expect you to write me a written apology from the heart. Some contrition, some long letter where you explain your sorrow and sadness for what you've done. This
Not
embarrassing
friends, neither mother.
crayons. And you know, you think you're the only tough guy from New York City? I'm sorry, but you don't know us. We saw your boy kill a priest. We saw him getting pitched for, what was it, 10 kilos of cocaine? Like some China white. And what did he do, Todd?
This cop and pleased like a little bitch to the police. He ain't even got no damn hits.
Without you, if you ever say some dumb again, this album, in fact, I think that if you ever say some dumb again, this album, this Shaolin, I'm gonna erase all your from this album.
Right
You
here,
understand?
man. Right here.
I'm gonna erase you from the record books of rap. You're gonna be done. You're my son. You have to listen to me. I butter your bread. You understand me?
You be a ghost for real, motherfucker.
Without you, without me, you're nothing. And so even though I pity you, I have to give you some punishment. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna let this slide. I expect you to write me a written apology from the heart. Some contrition, some long letter where you explain your sorrow and sadness for what you've done. This
Not
embarrassing
friends, neither mother.
crayons. And you know, you think you're the only tough guy from New York City? I'm sorry, but you don't know us. We saw your boy kill a priest. We saw him getting pitched for, what was it, 10 kilos of cocaine? Like some China white. And what did he do, Todd?
This cop and pleased like a little bitch to the police. He ain't even got no damn year's sentence to his ass.
Yeah.
Cop and pleased. I got kids.
I've got kids.
We all got kids out this motherfucker.
And you're crying to the Jake right away. Why is that? Why are your goons not as hard as mine?
Lift up your skirt, motherfucker.
Yeah, well look, Ghost, stop pretending, stop acting, stop lying. Be real, as your video once said. And don't ever mention my name again. Ever. Or there'll be more of a price to pay than just this video. I'm out.
What is blockchain? Blockchain is
Hunker down up here and just go through the tribulation. Right here. You know?
All right, thanks everyone for joining. It's February 28th, 2016, and we are back. Thanks for joining. I don't know why that dude just left, but that's irrelevant. So again, thanks for coming in. This is kind of the first recorded finance lesson that will be kind of recorded and put on the internet and saved for all of eternity. I'm here with Charlie, my co-host, and I guess we had two sort of investing students, but technical difficulties are prohibiting that. So,
It's no problem. Moving on.
we can handle this ourselves.
Okay.
But if you want to be a student, you can explain to some of the moderators like Josh or whomever, and they'll throw you on. So anyway, I get a lot of requests to do this, and it's probably my most popular topic. So thanks for joining. A lot of people want to learn about finance and learn about investing. There's going to be this format will be a little bit different. We're going to have both the Blab open, which is a 4-way video chat, and then we're going to have the YouTube open, which is kind of a little bit different. It's more of me displaying information, so I can draw stuff and kind of show you things with my Sketchpad here, or my PowerPoint, or Microsoft Excel, or Bloomberg, and I'll do that. So the way I like to start this off is by talking about goals. I think a lot of people go into finance and investing, and they don't understand kind of what they're after. And I think they have some strange misconceptions about what finance and investing is. And I definitely want to help clear up some of those misconceptions. I think one of the biggest things that you have to understand about finance and investing is that it's not for everyone. I think there's this perception that because you can open a stock trading account that you can do it too. I'm gonna unfortunately probably crush a lot of hopes and dreams right now, and that's not necessarily what I'm trying to do. But I think it's a good idea to be realistic about what you're trying to get after, and so one of the things that I like to go through is my own personal roadmap and my own personal story, because that'll help give you some insight into what that looks like. And so, in any event, I was born in Brooklyn, New York in 1983, so I'm 32 now. And like most people, at some point in my life, I learned that there was something called the stock market. And I'd say most people find it fascinating. I am recording this. Some people don't find it fascinating. They'll never interact with the stock market. But if you found it fascinating the second you were exposed to it, like me, you wanted to learn everything about it. And I was probably about 12 or 13 years old when I learned that there was a stock market. And I begged my dad, who is an Albanian immigrant, to open a stock account for me. And he did. I was surprised. I begged him a lot, and he finally opened up a stock account. And the minimum amount of money that you needed to invest in a stock account was $2,000. And I think it was, I invested in that stock account for a while, and then I ended up getting an internship and a job at a hedge fund. So when I was 16, 17, and that was an unusual early look into investing at working.
Okay, so I'm going to talk about Linus discussing spin locks. Anyway, so I'm just going to give a little lecture here. So Linux wants to be a 1970s mainframe. A mainframe had limited resources, let's say about 2 meg of RAM, and they had to operate with 100 users. And if it crashed, that was terrible. You would never want to crash. My operating system wants to be a Commodore 64, and a Commodore 64 user, in the user's manual, it tells how to make binary numbers to make a sprite graphic. So the purpose was to make sprite graphics with binary data. That's what you did with the Commodore 64. Little basic programs and stuff. So that's now I like to say Linux is a semi, Windows is a car, Temple OS is a motorcycle.
What? They got
The
4
reason
game
I call
summaries?
Linux a semi has
Game 1,
has
Game
20
2, Game
gears.
3.
And that's never going to be a
That's weird,
passenger
man.
car. File permissions, that does not belong.
It's just like before the
a
pandemic, they
consumer
had a
product.
thing, right?
File permit.
They had a
it's
mock
big
pandemic,
hassle.
like
So,
not too long before
the Linux
COVID-19
people
showed
are all
up.
Deluded.
And then they had this mock
Anyway.
election debacle. So here's this,
So you
apparently.
don't have side airbags. No side airbags. You know what's pretty crazy?
If you don't hold what, you don't own it.
If you lean over on a motorcycle,
That's why I'm
it
holding it. What are you
crashes.
holding?
Isn't that crazy? Don't
What's
do
that mean?
I could crash my
You don't hold the
operating
election?
system pretty easily, but that's not.
Why do
very
people make
interesting.
comments in here that you can't figure out
Anyway,
what the hell they're talking about?
So
Just out of the blue. If you don't hold it, you
let me
don't
just
own
tell
it.
you
That's why I'm
something.
holding it. Holding what?
if I had to
What does that mean?
summarize
Supposed to just know?
how people think, well, first of all, everybody is fighting the last war.
What are you holding?
Everybody is
Nobody
looking
wants
at
to tell you.
1970s mainframes, and
Oh, shut down the country. Yeah, okay.
if anybody was discussing my
You think they really will
system,
shut down the country? I
you can
mean,
bet they
will
would
the
be
truck drivers
reinventing
stop
the
driving
1970s
goods all across the
mainframe.
country and
First of
everything come
all,
to a complete
a
screeching halt
mainframe
and
had
go
2
crazy?
meg for 100 users.
Tell us what you're holding. What are you talking about?
It goes without saying you have to use virtual memory. That's where you use the disk. Now, on today's computers,
Yeah, they're giving it to the elderly and the vulnerable to kill them off.
Anyway,
That's what some people say.
You know what happens if you ever do cause it
Biden's
to start,
BYDENS
swapping to disk, it's way too slow to be acceptable.
You mean
If
Biden and
anybody
Harris?
today started swapping to disk, they would say, "Oh, this is unacceptable. We need to change something."
What the hell?
So
Nobody can explain
virtual
themselves in the
memory,
chat room
that
again.
doesn't
Smells
belong
like
on
corn
a
chips.
modern
Can't tell us
computer.
what's going on here. This
I'm interested in having
make any
pretty
sense.
code.
Well, everybody's all
Anyway,
fucked up in their head.
so,
Can't even
I'm
make
not talking about paging, I'm
statements
talking
anymore.
about
So used to
virtual
just
memory.
typing in
Virtual
the
memory is where you swap to disk. Anyway,
gibberish of
but
today's
there's other
anti-social
things.
media that you're supposed to just be able to
If
figure
you
it
have
out.
2 meg for 100 users,
I guess we're the dummies, Chuck. We can't figure it out.
when you're compiling,
Yeah, I
you
saw
better
that
not
immunity
use up very
certificate. It's
much
just a piece
memory,
of paper, but they're going to go to a
because
card till you
that's
watch with some
rude.
kind of chip.
Um,
Am I
but,
serious about what?
on my operating system,
About what?
I load
So even that
whole
question don't make any
files.
sense.
This is a totally different way of
Are
thinking.
you serious?
On Linux, you use a pipe. You load a little chunk, then you process it, then you load a little chunk.
So what does
then
that
you
mean?
Process it. On my
It's amazing,
operating system,
Chuck.
I load whole files. So what am I trying to?
They're in their own
achieve?
eternal bliss, aren't they?
My highest ideal
Just
is
say yes.
minimum lines
Just say
of
yes.
code.
To
Lines
what?
of code. So if you have to make a choice,
What, to the
pick the
vaccine?
one that uses less code.
Oh,
Because we want our vision is the Commodore 64, and
let's
on
check out the
Commodore
immunity
64,
certificate.
It was user. This is I'm gonna patent this.
Oh
Make a
shit,
trademark.
man.
Dabu 7.
Oh, Dabu,
We
yeah.
now have word that the Department of Defense has released the first images of this COVID-19 vaccination record card, as well as these vaccination.
Hello, everyone. Blessings. It's Amanda Grace coming to you on a Thursday early evening. Now, I know I normally don't do this, but I, at 3 a.m., received a word from the Lord, and it's a doozy. I went back and looked at it today, and I was like, oh my gosh. So here I am, because we're going to release this word. To God be all the glory. And as all of you get notified that we have gone live, I see many of you jumping on right now. Susan Bailey, God bless you. She's one of our moderators. She's wonderful. Hello, Susan. Hello to MIO, Cindy Wright. QOV, Robin Sawyer, Tracy M. God bless you. Ginger, Teresa, Rhonda, Cindy, Matina, Vine Wright, Anita, Gail, Andre, God bless you. Hello, Bill and John and Linda. God bless you. Hello to everybody else jumping on. We are live on all platforms. Hello to Pam and Karen on Facebook. We're on Facebook as Ark of Grace Ministries. YouTube is Ark of Grace Ministries. And Periscope as Amanda Grace W. So we will be having moderators in Periscope soon. That is going to happen this week. So that we will be doing. That'll be something new. Oh, God bless you, Karen. Thank you. May the Lord bless you, multiply you in Jesus' name. Hello to those of you jumping on. I know I normally don't come on a Thursday at 5:30, but the Lord got me up at 1 a.m. I could feel it on the Mick files last night. I could feel the Spirit of the Lord moving so strong when I was on that when I got off, I could still feel it. And so what happened was I fell asleep around midnight, and 1 a.m. the Lord had me up 1:30 in praise and worship, reading the word, praying in the Spirit. And at 3 a.m. this word came. Oh, and for those of you coming on, there is your Noble shot. There he is, out cold, sound asleep. There's Noble. So Noble's going to have to endure the word. But yeah, you're going to see him in the background of this particular broadcast. He's tired. He is out. The new puppy is just traumatizing him. So Noble's tired. But hello to all of you jumping on. I am going to release this in a moment. We're going to pray. I'm going to release the word. It is going to be up on the blog, Amanda Grace, 4 him.blogspot.com. Dawn Marie is going to put it up. Hello to the other moderators who are jumping on. I'm trying to see if I see them. They're probably within the mix. So hello to all the other moderators coming on. Thank you so much. Antoinette, God bless you. Oh, we love Antoinette. She knows Pastor Wayne and Marianne too. Hi. Saying hi to Noble. Antoinette's a great cook too, by the way. So, oh my gosh, so many. Oh, Reverend Barbara Wood, God bless you. Hello, Martha, God bless you on Facebook. And hello to everybody else who's coming on. You guys are pouring on this evening. Now, I'm going to pray. I'm going to ask the moderators just to bring the chat down to a crawl when I pray, because we have to show reverence for the Lord. When the word is being delivered, if you want to say amen, praise God, I'm fine with that. But try to keep it on topic as much as possible, please. So it's not a distraction to others, because sometimes we get emails that the chat is very distracting because it's going in every which direction. So if you could do that, that would be great. And hello to all of you jumping on. Okay, what I'm going to do is, I got Grace the Dove in the corner right here. She's in the corner. And we're probably going to hear her singing during this. Glory to God. Praise the Lord on this Thursday evening. Also, tomorrow at 4 p.m., I will be on His Glory Ministries. Then Saturday, from 6 p.m. to 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Brother Dave from His Glory Ministries and myself are hosting a 6-hour prayer-a-thon called Slaying the Prophets of Baal. And we have a packed lineup of guests. We have a guest calling in that you don't want to miss. That's all I'm going to say.
Hey, why don't you go ahead and put the link in for the strongest gay? He wants to come in.
Okay. Okay. What the strongest?
How strong do you have to be the strongest gay?
Am I not signed in? Why am I not signed in again?
Australia just passed laws of gay marriage not long ago, so
That's fantastic.
yeah, I don't know what the US is, but it's now legal to get married if you're a gay couple. I don't know what the US is, but it's now legal to.
Put the link in here. I got to get the link. Hold on. Let's see if we can get Richard Hart in here. Richard Hart, are you listening somewhere in the weeds? I'd like to talk to Richard Hart actually about the futures a little bit. I want to get his take on some stuff. I got some questions. I don't know if he's listening. He came in here one day and said hi to us, but I haven't heard him since. He didn't come on the air though. He just was in the chat room.
What's Ernie been up to?
If you're the strongest man in the world, we're going to do a
hours of my life
listening to this crap. Yeah, we can hear you. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me? I can hear you.
Yes,
fine. Nobody
loud
can hear
and clear.
me. Or maybe you're all just too afraid to answer me.
Oh, we're scared. We're terrified. We're absolutely terrified. We are shaking in our shoes.
Every time Bitcoin crashes, you guys come on here. You want to see everybody lose their money. So you guys start, yapping your mouths and talking all this. Oh, it's crashing. It's crashing. Everybody run for your lives. The time.
You must not come around very often because we've never told anyone to buy or sell anything.
You know, it's not the end of the world. And then when it's going up to the roof, you talk about the weather. But then when it's going down, you know, you spread all this this FUD.
Well, let's watch you do a broadcast, and we'll come over and visit you and see how good you are.
No, I don't have to do
Well,
a
of course
broadcast.
not. You won't do one either because you don't know how to do one. Number one. Plus, you don't listen long enough to find out that everything you said is a bunch of shit coming out of your big fat ass, your queer ass, and then you come in here and vomit all this bullshit puke all over the place and think we're gonna look it up. You got another guest coming.
It's just negative. Why can't you be positive? Why
Because you're a little wimpy little prick ass queer that has to take a cock up your ass.
Smile. What do you got to cry
And
for?
I'm not. Okay, that's what the.
No, I'm not. I'm actually the strongest person in this freaking world.
I'll bet you are. I'll bet.
I'm actually the strongest person
in USB code.
in this world.
Broadcast. How many minutes have you actually listened to the
You
broadcast?
know how many pounds the floor?
Well, you want me to go in my weight room?
I've wasted hours of my life
and then you'll be happy or what?
And I don't get me wrong, I'm not hating or anything. You're allowed, you know, you can have your own opinion.
You want to have a bench press
contest?
Because I doubt you can bench press more than I can. You want to do it live? I'll do it. I doubt you can.
Well, that's my weakest lift.
Is that right? Oh, that's your weakest lift, huh?
So
how much?
wait a minute, let me get this straight. So the strongest guy in the world has a weakest link? That don't make no sense.
Right. So he already backed out from a bench press contest. So he's telling us how strong he is. Because I know I rip your ass, because I whip most people's asses.
Hey, let's tell you what, the strongest guy. If you're the strongest man in the world, we're going to do a live bench press.
I will
live.
fucking go right in the garage now and put it on fucking live.
The news unit will go out to his garage where he has his weights.
And I got fucking York weights. I got everything. I got the real shit. I got the Olympic bars and the weights.
Is we separate the people with the difference between men with tits and men with testicles.
Listen, I don't care if you got testicles or tits. You want to compete against me when it comes to lifting?
So if you're the strongest man in the world, let's do a live liftoff right now here on YouTube worldwide.
No. I never said the strongest person. I said the strongest gay. You understand what that means?
He actually said the strongest person. If you go back,
if you're the strongest person in the world, all you have to do is rewind the tape. It's all recorded.
The strongest 200-pound gay in the world.
My little bitch slap you. My little bitch slap you.
If we were all in the same bar right now and you came in, I guarantee you'd be shaking in your shit and shoes. Because all the guys,
you got the wrong guy, bro. You got the wrong guy.
Oh, you don't have any idea what you're talking about. We got hockey players in here. You got no idea about nothing. Okay.
Oh,
you got no idea what you're talking about.
I'm surrounded by hockey players all day long.
I don't care what you're surrounded by. You probably like to get butt fucked by them too.
No, I'm a top. I'm not a bottom.
Your cum. You're such a fucking dirty ass queer.
Listen.
Yeah.
You want to compete against me? I'll embarrass you. But you want to come?
Well, we already asked you to do it, and you don't want to. What are you
like
talking about?
10 times already.
How much can you bench press, tough guy?
It doesn't matter. You got to do it live. Do it live. When you come in here talking the talk and you don't want to walk the walk. This is the difference between men with tits and men with testicles. And obviously, if you're the strongest gay, you don't have testicles. So we know which category you fit into.
Well,
so are you going to take the freaking
No. There's no categories. There's no categories. I used to be straight, see, and I couldn't compete against the straight people because they were all taking steroids and they're all stronger than me. So I realized they had a thing called gay games. It's called gay tournaments. And I realized I was the strongest one in that. So I did what I had to do to be number one.
So is that like Special Olympics?
Yeah, that's like going to the Special Olympics because you can't get into the real Olympics.
Hey, I think
I got in and I kicked ass and I'm number one.
Has Rocky ever had you? Did you say that you became gay to get in the gay contest? Is that what happened? You were used to be straight?
Yeah, it's called commitment. It's called determination. It's called.
So basically, you bent over and let some guy
How much dick did you have to suck to make that commitment?
Yeah, at least I'm committed to something in life. I'm pretty sure you're committed to.
So you're committed to sucking dick. You wanted to win a weightlifting competition, so you started sucking dick.
I had to do what I had to do to be number one. What have you done in life? What have you done great in life to be number one at whatever you like to do? Nothing. That's why you're zero. You're
I
a
don't
loser.
sit around thinking about how great I am. Number one, I don't sit around thinking about it. I know
I'm
you
not that self-centered.
because number one, I don't think I'm that great. Okay, but if you want to have a contest with me because you think you're so fucking great, I already asked you about it. You just backed out. So the hell with
No,
you.
I didn't say I was great. I have trophies that prove it and awards.
I don't care about trophies and all this other bullshit.
So are you gonna take the competition, or are you gonna just stay on here and just keep running your mouth?
Oh, I'll crush you, gay or straight. I'll crush you. You ever been beat up by a fag? You ever been? There's no bragging rights. Hey, there's no bragging rights when you get your ass kicked by a gay. You understand?
This is like Silver Gold Man. You know, he's gonna get you and all. He never does it. He never.
His cousin. Are you related to a Canadian?
Listen, have you ever gotten your ass kicked by a gay?
Gay?
Yeah, there's no bragging rights, okay? So,
Well, gay people don't usually call themselves a gay.
well, when you're the strongest gay, you separate yourself.
Uh-huh.
You hang out in Rocky's basement ever?
Yeah, do you know Rocky Walters?
All we need is Billy Hillbilly to show up right now. That'd be good, wouldn't it? Oh, is this?
I think this guy's just trolling you.
About time for Hillbilly.
Come
I don't have time to troll.
just
I don't
another
have time to
Canadian.
troll. I actually have a life. I don't have time. I wish. I can't even believe I'm dedicating this little bit of time to sit here with you imbeciles. It's ridiculous.
Well,
Yeah,
you're
you're
welcome.
lucky.
Nothing else I can
You're
do.
lucky. You know, you're lucky you found a YouTube channel that'll even have you on it because most of these.
Have me on it.
out
Do you
here-
know who I am?
Huh?
I don't need this
Well, yeah.
channel.
Well, yeah, you're the strongest
I'd
gay, man.
have to be ashamed and embarrassed of myself if somebody found me on here. You understand
Who are
that?
you? Who are you? I don't understand.
Are we supposed to know who you are or something? Are you somebody real important or what?
Listen, if
The
anybody
strongest
found
gay.
out I was on here, I'd be embarrassed and ashamed and try to have the video removed. Trust me, I don't want to be on here.
Well, then you better hurry up and get the hell out of here before someone finds out.
I just wanted you guys to know that I'm sick and tired of coming on here. Every time Bitcoin's crashing, you're quick to get to the YouTube.
Well, you know, there's a lot of channels on YouTube. It's kind of like your channel selector when you're watching TV and you're eating your Cheetos and your Mountain Dew. And you can always go to another channel, but for some reason you seem to pick this one, right?
Well,
Is
maybe
that
you
what it
can
is?
enlighten me. Why, when the market is going down, you make all these hype videos? You're all excited. What's the point?
Well, what do you care? Change the channel. Why don't
No,
you
I
just?
want to know. I want to know what you get.
You ain't
off
gonna.
on doing
No, you
that?
already seem to know everything, and you came on here and told us already how we feel
Nope.
about what we say.
Nope.
And we
When
like
I
to
first,
see
when I
people
first
lose
heard
money.
this channel, you were talking about you. This was coming out of your mouth. You were talking about how everybody flaps their mouths, or just mouths flapping in the wind, and you were talking about, oh, they just want to see everybody lose their money. Now you became that guy to like to see that. I don't understand.
Not at all. No, I never said I like to see people. In fact, I don't like to see that.
Hey, Strongest Gay, do you just want to have sex with news unit? Is that what this is all about?
No, I mean I'm a nice guy. I wouldn't, I'd probably give you a reach around, but I'm not going to lay down for anybody.
That's fuck. You guys are true, dude.
Hey,
I'd
at
like
least
to
you have
see
the
you try
common
to fuck me.
courtesy for reach around.
And bring two of your strongest friends with you too. Let's see how far you get.
Excuse me?
Let's see if it happens.
See, I can tell that you haven't listened to the
Gays that
channel
live in the
very
United
long.
States of America or
You know,
wherever
it's
you're.
the person that says what you say, all right, to me, because that's how you feel. So you'd be the one shaking in your boots if I was in that.
Oh, I hope you come over. You want my address? Come here. 505 Breezy Point Drive, Partyville, Wisconsin. Come on over. Bring all your
No, I
gay
don't-
friends because we will take care of you real well.
No, I don't want your address. Okay.
Hey, you know what? They have an LGBTQ coin. I'm
Yeah,
not
we'll have,
shitting.
we'll have a little fun. We'll have a little gay party.
Oh yeah. Why
Hey,
not?
Oh,
Gabe,
yes, we will. I promise you.
The news
yeah?
unit to that shit.
And I might even get around to televising the event if I so have the time.
Oh, right. You got a trampoline? I might come over.
Get on the airplane and come on over, buddy. You are not welcome here, but you can come if you desire. That's your business.
Now you're a tough guy now, right? I'm supposed to be scared.
Oh, I know you're tougher than me. That's you can see.
Listen, you came on here hyping everything up, including yourself, and he laid down a challenge for you, and you won't do it. Okay, you just want to run your mouth. You want your 15 seconds of fame or whatever it is.
What's the challenge? What's the challenge? What are you talking about?
Where have you been? Are you a space cadet?
How many fucking times have we
Where
said
the
it?
hell have you been? I don't think you're having a good time tonight. Who is this?
This is your work type.
It's fucking hilarious.
He clearly specified multiple times to do a live bench press competition.
Oh, I'll do it. I'll do it.
Well,
And
there
how
you
much
go.
does he weigh? What does he weigh? Let me guess. He's fucking 400 pounds and cries about Bitcoin all day.
Assume the position. Let's get the live competition underway.
Yeah, how much does he weigh?
He's about 250 probably.
You're both going to find out live because you're both going to do it live on camera. So you're going to see how much he weighs and you're all going to see each other lift. That's how it works, you see.
Oh, he's a big boy, huh?
No, I'm a
Dave
little
can get
wimp.
his
I'm
wig
just a
out.
little wimpy guy. I'm a little smile piece of shit.
Dave, put your wig on.
Yeah, there you go. That would probably get this guy attracted, huh?
Nah, that won't do a damn thing.
Shit, man,
Listen, I wish I had more
listen,
time like you people to do nothing with my life. I actually have to go work out in the gym, build some muscle, and maintain the strongest.
Oh, so are you aborting the competition? Are you running?
He's
No,
running.
I'm not running. Everybody knows who I am.
Okay. Are you working?
You can go on to Google and type in the strongest gay, and I'm the first thing that pops up. So don't act like you don't know who I am.
Oh, I hope we will look at it.
But see, I ain't into the jig jack. I'm 44. Jacking my dick isn't fun anymore. I gotta actually have it covered. You know what I'm saying? All the way down to the balls. No exits. You know what I mean? Like straight entries. One entry in, one exit out. One entry in, one exit. That, you know what I'm saying? Gotta spit in that, you know what I'm saying? Spit. Feel me? So yeah, man. That's how that shit go though. I don't. Oh. Fuck that. All pussy is good if you nut. Just remember that. If you nutting, nigga, it's good pussy. Only good pussy make you nut.
The fuck out.
And like what?
What?
And it's one like she was saying, oh, the money, this and that, but I already paid for it. I literally already paid for it. So like now it's just like follow through, be responsible. It's all chill. Like, but she's like fucking yelling at me, being disrespectful.
Bro, no.
Like
the
fuck
truth.
that, dude.
She doesn't care about herself. So
No.
why do you think she cares about any fucking thing else?
No, I agree.
Yeah, this is the truth.
I mean, Chicken Andy was right when he's like, she needs to fucking grow up. Like, she needs to hear that, dude.
I'm 21 too.
Shut the fuck up. Yeah, 21. And the thing is like
she's keeping that 120.
I hope not. That's fucked.
That's why I said you should pay the.
Well, no, that's why I said like keep it transparent. She like got mad and ran away.
Oh no, tell her to come the fuck back out. You
Yeah.
pay for that shit.
Yeah.
Get her the fuck back out here.
Transparency.
Hell no. Oh hell no. What the fuck? You better make. Yo, she lies too much, bro. I would be like, hell no, bro. She pocketing that money.
You don't stick your dick in crazy guys.
I mean, you do sometimes. It's crazy. Pussy is amazing. It's just you don't wipe the
look
bitch,
how much
bro.
it's costing you bake.
Well, Bake hasn't learned. He has. I mean, you would think he'd learn. He's like 30 years old now, but sometimes you gotta go. You gotta go through the crazy to know not to go through the crazy no more.
That is kind of true.
But crazy big pussy is amazing. Don't get me wrong, homie. Just you can't fall in love with that bitch.
No. Yes. She's cutting.
Oh, hold up. What the fuck? Are you serious, homie?
Dude, do you follow because I say that?
Yes.
Dude,
I'm on.
You need to break the door again.
Oh.
She locked herself
I'm
in my
professional
room.
with this.
Oh yeah, chicken can
Yeah, I can
pickpocket.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, you actually.
Where's the screw? You know what it is? Oh, he has it right here.
I think she might be.
Professional pickpocketer. He even knew what a screw was. The screwdriver. Bro, I hope she's not cutting. That's fucking.
Alice, we need transparency. Open up.
She's listening to music. Well, you did that quick, chicken.
I know, I got really good at it.
Don't,
Dude, come on.
Don't sleep naked in one of these rooms with the door locked, because Chicken will come in there and fucking rip the covers off.
Oh, he did that to you already?
Yeah.
Sonic needs freedom. Look, Sonic's scared.
Stop! Give me my phone!
Okay, stop. We need to
Give
talk.
me my fucking phone,
We need
dude.
to talk.
I don't want to talk. Please let me
Dude,
calm
this is
down for
serious.
5 fucking minutes. Let me calm down
Okay.
for 5 fucking minutes.
Will you
Get
not-
the cameras out of my face. I
Get
need
out of
5
here.
minutes. Please.
It's not that kind of content, guys. Hey, kitty! 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 Sonic, come here. Sonic, come here. Don't run away from me, Sonic. Hey, Sonic! You hate black people? I understand. If you want to see that kind of content, go to Lowe's or Bake's channel. I'm just gonna go back in here and do fire sales, dude. Yeah, it's just, I don't want to be, if that she does some shit to herself, bro. I don't want to be the blame for that shit. I want her to get help on some real shit. Mental health is fucking serious, homie, and I don't play around with that shit. So, Sam cooking content. You would go to Bake's channel or fucking Lowe's channel because they're recording that shit. Yeah, bro, I just can't. I can't be around that shit. I'm not cool with that. I'm not gaslighting that little girl, bro. I just.
Praise the Lord, she wasn't cutting.
Dub, how did you handle her stuck in a car? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro.
Let me sleep, dudes. 5 minutes, dudes.
Nice house. Yeah, this house is nice as fuck. The mean mansion. It's a fucking mansion. Me and my boy Chicken ain't even lost so many beers because people like they wanted to see that shit. And I was like, I'm out here, dude.
Yeah, this is like after. Let me sleep, dude. 5 minutes, by the way, dude. Not gonna happen, dude.
Yo, I'm dry, dude. I'm dry, dude.
I don't know why she had to lock the door.
If it's wrong, I don't want to be right. You don't want to.
She's not paying rent, and it's your
literally nice to be honest. If it's wrong,
Yeah.
I don't want to be right.
Oh, we're just worried about. No, literally, like, just send her the money for the locksmith.
Don't fall asleep.
Just
She's gonna cut herself,
coordinated
guys.
that whole thing.
There's
That's
no.
like in process.
Yo,
so,
she
like,
doesn't have any razors in there, do she?
I don't know. I
You
hope
should
not.
just maybe check.
Well, that's why we went to go check.
that's why.
She's like
That's what I
screaming
was
at us.
thinking. Like, shit.
Well,
Incel revenge, you stupid bitch.
Just give
Die,
her
you
time to
stupid
get her
whore. We are
bread.
the Sky King Army.
Hey,
and
give her a
nobody's
minute to
and
give her a
killing you.
minute
I
and then
am.
go in there and get her shit.
I am. But like, also, here's the thing: if like, she's mad at. Why is she mad at me?
She shouldn't. You
Like,
bought her ticket. You know
bought
what
her
she said?
ticket.
You know what she said right here?
What?
She said that she would have bought her own ticket tonight to fly with her. I think that's bullshit.
That's bullshit. She doesn't
Absolutely
have the money.
bullshit. Yeah, there's no way she would fucking buy her own
If she, then why didn't she buy the ticket the other night?
But let's be real. But let's be real.
Yeah, why?
Yo, Beg, let's be real. She could have called Sky King and got the money.
Ooh, for a little something, yeah.
But we all know that she would be down.
Face is all scratched.
Homie said he fingered her.
Did he?
That's what
Most
Sky.
likely.
That's what
No,
Sky
I
King
don't think
said.
he did. I don't think he did. He didn't tell me that.
I don't know.
He told you that?
She did go to his crib.
He told you that.
Open the door, Sky King's there.
He hasn't been telling me. He's been telling everybody.
Nah, I don't think so.
He's been very,
So what
very
if he did,
public
though?
about.
Huh?
What if he did though?
I mean, if he did, he did. Like,
To be honest, I mean, I don't.
I
think
just
he
don't.
did.
I don't think he did.
Fingered, by the way.
But if he
Oh,
did,
Why did I play? Is that just a sub? Oh yes, it's a sub.
tell Big that his
Sky King won.
Oh my bad, love, my bad, brother. I didn't even know you was right here. I was walking backwards. Oh, that's yo. This is the cool cat. This is the cat that's. Bro, I was sleeping, and wait, that's Tails or Sonic? No, that's Sonic. Yeah, I was fucking sleeping, bro,
and Sonic was like just fucking jumped on the bed and like literally went to my. I was asleep. Even noticed that nigga was sleeping right next to me. I like wake up, this nigga's like right next to my face, like sleep snuggled up on me and shit. I'm like, yo, what the fuck, nigga? That nigga wakes up and just starts drinking my water and shit. I have a water right next to my bed on the dresser. That nigga just starts drinking my water like it's his water. I'm like, yo, nigga, what the fuck? Them cats are like, this is my house, nigga. What the fuck you thought this was?
Instead, she was like freaking out. Like that's like the opposite of what you should be doing. Like that's
why I was surprised that you liked her. Just, you know, she's. I know her. I know her type. You know, she's emo. She's.
I can clearly see that now.
Yeah, I was super.
I didn't see that.
I was like.
Hey, this is about to be my Jägermaster.
I don't think that's her type of girl.
Only use me blade, only drinks this shit and get leg holes, nigga.
I mean, I can handle that shit.
And a 6-star.
Being 21 and not watching your dog.
Ask baked. Ask him what?
What do you want?
Goofy. What do you want me to ask him?
I mean, I have a cat, but my cat's been taken care of.
Jägermeister. Real ones are here. Hell yeah, all the fucking real ones.
Yeah, I
are
have cats. It's like cats are a lot different than dogs.
Yeah, cats are.
You can leave them food, water. They're fine.
You can have a dispenser.
Kick Johnny.
A dispenser that. Yeah, they have dispensers that will give food to your animal.
Yeah.
I wonder what her.
Well, I have like this.
The smell of her.
Yeah,
I saw the water thing. The water thing is good too. Yeah. Get that big ass gallon. One of these things, you know, they'll be good forever.
Yep.
Imagine the smell in the apartment room.
Of the dog?
Well, like all the dog shit and piss, dude.
Yeah.
And I already tell you, when you get dehydrated, you diarrhea.
Diarrhea?
It's liquid. So it's fucking nasty.
Dude, imagine the smell. That's all I can think about now.
The dog's literally laying all up in that shit, bro.
In the cage for 3 days, just shitting all over itself.
Sick.
Gross. Are you in LA? No, we're in Phoenix.
Where did you go, Los?
Huh?
So where the fuck you go?
Isn't he locked in a cage? What the fuck? How?
A little bit closer. No.
How could he drink toilet water when locked in a cage, right?
Here's some content.
Hey, that's that 1080p, you heard me?
Hiroshi is
Yeah, that's
now
1080p. I have the best.
and is
I literally have the
clearly
best
unstable
camera
and
of all
taking school
four.
shooter medication. Maycools tell her to leave now or cops will escort her from the house.
You want me to tell her to leave?
I'm not.
She wouldn't listen to me, dude. She would. Don't it? She wouldn't listen to me.
You shouldn't make her leave because she has nowhere to fucking go.
I know, but at the same time, I'm like,
Unless you brought her to a fucking hotel, which is another.
I'm sick of buying shit for her. Like, I'm just saying, like, I wish she would shut the fuck up. Like, we have a locksmith on the way.
Yo, work
we
that
figured.
out?
Yeah, dude.
So
like,
we
she
gonna
should
get
be
checked
happy.
on the dog?
Yeah, she should be happy.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm telling her too. It's
Yeah.
like literally.
Get her out of here. Krista
Right,
K's
so
like,
like,
nah,
so
fuck that
yeah,
bitch. She's cramped.
Just hope the dog's okay.
Yeah.
And then everything's fine.
But also, no, but you need to tell her
she's
that
not a dog killer.
she shouldn't be taking her anger out on me. I called the locksmith. I paid for the locksmith. I organized that shit. Like, she should be like, wow, thank you.
So I'm already getting lit, but she blamed you.
Of course.
She blamed her dad.
Oh my
She
god.
also blamed
She
Sammy.
blamed and she
Yes.
blamed Sammy.
Yeah, she was like, it's Sammy's fault.
She also kind of blamed me too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
literally was just,
poor people.
bro,
The
on some
reason
real
her
shit,
dog
bro.
might be
I don't
dead.
want to be. I don't want to be the Debbie Downer. That dog's fucking dead, guys.
But at no point,
dog's fucking
That was
dead.
my time for my stream.
at no point
That was
was
the
she
time of my
like,
first
this is
stream
kind of
tonight
my
when I
fault.
started.
Yeah.
Bro, that dog's fucking dead.
She did nothing but try to put the blame on
Well,
the
let's
people
let's
around
find
her.
this out live. Like, that's all I'm saying is like she should stay out here, keep us updated. Like, the truth. We're gonna figure out the truth right now.
It's gonna be bro. You gotta make me hold me back.
Let's just.
I might low key slap the bitch.
Okay. Well,
low key slap the bitch, bro. Like, what the fuck?
We're gonna get her to come out here and chill.
She wanted 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
It's been 5.
It's been over 5.
Been 5.
Alright.
You guys are super nice to the girl. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, I'm like, what the fuck?
Can't relax. Can't relax.
Yo, nah, this is some fucked up shit. You guys always say can't relax, but when you niggas do fucked up shit like that, you know why we can't relax. For that fucking reason, because you guys are on some fucked up shit. And then you get mad at me when I beat the fuck out of you. It's like you niggas start the problems and you get mad when the nigga.
Yeah, because we regularly search Google for gay people. That's
No. I'm not just any gay person. I'm the strongest gay. So shut your damn mouth before I come down.
Right. You've clearly stated that. So let's put your money where your mouth is, and let's do the live liftoff.
I'll do it.
Okay. Well, are you assuming the position? Are you getting ready? Are you putting your weights on? Are you preparing?
Yeah. You know what? I'll call you back when I hit the fucking gym. I'll show you exactly what I can do. You bunch of pansy asses.
All right, do it.
Very well. We'll talk to you then. Have a good evening.
Hey, the strongest gay. Do you even lift, bro?
And there you go, folks. The strongest gay on the YouTube radio network.
Here he is. Look, here he is. Apparently, bring it on.
No way. The guy who was this on sounded like he was like in his fucking mid-50s or something.
Yeah.
Sounded old as fuck.
Do you get trolls like that often, don't you?
I think that was the first one.
He's not him. This can't be him. He's got to be the strongest gay.
We give everyone a fair opportunity to speak their peace of mind and run their mouths, but most people can't keep up.
Hoes on my stick, keep the pussy up and I don't give a fucking shit. Grab me by the pussy like my nigga Donald Trump, bitch, I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I don't give a fuck, bitch. We smoking on weed, smoking on y'all cat. Nigga, you a fake bitch, you gonna get capped. Nigga, you ain't shit, you smoking shit. 100 million hoes hopping on my fucking dick and I ain't even give a fuck, and I ain't even give a shit. Swag OD, I just went in and killed a bitch. I beat the pussy the fuck up while I kill fucking snitch. Nigga, I am rich. Bitch, like a rich. Fuck, you're rich, nigga. 100 million hoes on my fucking dick, nigga. Got so much swag, got so much pussy, got so much wuss. Nigga, you a bush. Beat the pussy up while I'm smoking that bush. Beat that pussy up while I'm smoking schmiggyschmoddler. Nigga, I got so many hoes on my dick cause I'm a hobbler. I ain't give a fuck, nigga. Wow. Bitch, nigga, you gon' fucking die. Beat that pussy up, nigga, make a nigga fucking cry. I don't give a fuck and I ain't give a fucking shit. Swag on fucking D, I just went in and killed that fucking bitch. Beat that pussy the fuck up, I'm smoking on that fucking puff. I don't give a fuck and I don't give a fucking shit. Beat that pussy up, I'm smoking on that ganja. Smoking marijuana, schmiggy fucking schmoddler. Schmiggy fucking schmoddler, schmiggy fucking schmoddler. 100 million hoes on my dick cause I'm a hobbler. I ain't give a fuck, I'm Jamaican. Beat that pussy up, nigga, cause I'm motherfucking Haitian. I ain't give a fuck, nigga, I'm all over the nation. I beat that pussy up while I'm beating niggas down with that shit. Down with that shit, nigga, down with that shit. I'm fucking all these bad bitches with my dick. I ain't give a fuck and I ain't give a fucking shit. Sucking on that nigga dick, I beat that pussy up my dick. I ain't give a fuck, I got my fucking prick, and I'm holding it, and I'm beating it. Now I'm fucking a bitch, and I'm fucking the hoe, and she sucking my dick, and I'm sucking her toes, and I'm fucking the bad bitch in the back with my bags, and I'm back at the bag.
Luna is dead. This garbage pale-looking bitch is the biggest waste of life I've ever seen. She is fishing for sympathy, but she is not a sympathetic person. She's a sociopath and a scumbag.
I ain't give a fuck, and I ain't give a fucking shit. You got this shit the fuck up. Allow you to, and I ain't give a fuck about that shit. I don't like that.
That's not appropriate. That's not true. But I do understand you go through a lot. I get that. That's why I'm trying to help.
WTF is going on here? How is she in your bed after what she has done? and laughed multiple times over. This bitch needs to be dealt with by the cops. Call them and get this dog killer locked up. Just like she did to her dog.
I just think, first of all, it's kind of fucked up that you claim to care about her dog and yet you're sitting in the car laughing. I think it was kind of messed up of you to keep interrupting my sentences when I'm trying to explain that my dad was the one who put her in the cage.
I said I agreed with you.
I think it's messed up for you to keep,
Looking like a dick.
it's messed up for you to keep interrupting me and pressing me when it was obvious that I was in an unstable mental state. I think it was kind of fucked up that you were taking
I was taking advantage of you.
Swag on me, I just went in and killed a
How was I taking advantage of you? How was I taking advantage of you?
Smoking snitch, and I'm smoking ganja, I'm smoking marijuana, I'm smoking, and I'm snorting that Xanax. And all these niggas out here acting depressed. Acting depressed.
Areas.
Looking like a little
Cops
bitch.
probably headed to your house right now. I hope you go to jail, you greasy-haired skank.
No bitches.
First of all, I washed my hair today.
No money, no swag. You a maggot. You ain't shit.
No, I was laughing. I'm not bullying. We're streaming. Stop being a victim.
You're streaming that I'm being a victim. I'm not really.
We're saving your dog right now. This is like we're on a mission. Operation Save. Luna. Well, we hope so.
Sucking on my dick and then my cousin, I'm fucking on her cousin. She sucking on her I'm busting, action, movie. She sucking on my dick smoothie. Who are these hoes in my back? Who are these bitches? Who are these niggas? That. Kill them all. Fuck them in the ass. Beat that pussy up. That pussy first class. I'm in the airplane. Swooping in that bitch. Superman that hoe. I ain't give a shit. I'm killing all these snitch. She ain't want that shit. I'm like David Lynch. I'm strange ass shit. I'm strange ass fuck. I'm weird as fuck. I'm lose my fucking mind. I'm schizophrenic as fuck. I'm lose my fucking mind. I'm about to beat a bitch to death. I'm about to go ride in and smoke that crystal meth. Bitch. Crystal meth, I ain't give a fuck. Bitch, I'm on that crystal meth, I ain't give a fuck. I ain't give a fucking shit, I ain't give a fuck. I ain't give a fucking shit. Beat a bitch to death while I smoke that crystal meth. I ain't give a fuck. I ain't give a fucking shit. I ain't give a fuck. I ain't give a fucking shit. I ain't give a fuck. I ain't give a fucking shit. Niggas on my dick. Hoes on my dick, nigga. I'm about to push them the fuck off and beat the shit out of them. I ain't give a fuck, they my enemy. She sucking on my dick, got enemies. Got so many enemies, I can't even count. She sucking on my dick, cause I'm looking like Count Dracula. Looking like Count Dracula. I'm looking like Count Dracula. She sucking on my dick, cause I look like Count Dracula. Niggas on my dick, hoes on my dick. Bitches on my dick, sluts on my dick, hoes on my dick, bitches on my dick, fuck Gary Rich, fuck Gary Rich, nigga, fuck Gary Rich, nigga, fuck Gary Rich, nigga, fuck Gary Rich, nigga, fuck Gary Rich. Yeah. Bitches ain't shit, and them hoes ain't neither. Fucking all these hoes in the ass, I'm on devil ether. I'm on that devil ether, and I'm crawling bitches neither. Switching neither, fucking heater. Got that heater on the nigga. Fucking bitch, and I ain't give a shit, and I ain't give a fuck. Beat that pussy the fuck up while smoking that.
Okay, don't worry.
Fucking on that bitch, and I know you love that shit. You sucking on that nigga, dicking, I know you love that shit. You sucking on that nigga, dicking, I know you love fuck. And sucking on that nigga, that nigga down Trump. I fucking nigga, bitch, nigga, I'm insane. Nigga, I'm insane. Nigga, I'm insane. Nigga, I'm insane. Insane, smoking cocaine. Fuck a bad bitch in the back in the rain. When it rain, I come out, I come in the bitch's mouth, I come in the bitch's mouth, I fuck that hoe in the mouth. She want that shit, I ain't want that shit, swagger fucking down.
Yeah, I could unlock the doors.
Kill punk bitch,
no more locked doors.
Big with the motherfucking strap, nigga, no cap. I ain't give a fuck, nigga, this is a game. Nigga, I am insane, I'm smoking cocaine, I ain't give a fuck. I ain't give a shit, swagger fucking D, I just murdered Gary Rich. I just ate his fucking corpse, cannibalized that nigga, then I vomited out, then I put it right back into my asshole, then I fucking bitch. I'm an asshole. Fuck that fucking bitch in her ass on my dick. I ain't give a fuck and I ain't even give a shit. I ain't give a fuck and I'm spitting on this foul shit. I ain't give a shit. I ain't give a fuck.
Baked. Your house is haunted, by the way.
What? You saw the ghost?
No, but I heard weird noises just being here alone. I had a ghost scanner. It worked. Your cat might be possessed or something. And there was a ghost orb. I swear to God, everything's real.
Wait, did you find her?
She just locked herself in another room.
She is not.
I hid the razors, guys.
No, they found her in a room. I had to disconnect from the Wi-Fi because Dope's over here on 1080p.
What the fuck? Yeah, press this guy. Stay on the Wi-Fi.
I'm not.
Yeah,
but
we can all be on 1080p. The only thing is, there's a router, so like,
if you go too far.
Let's just talk about how much he's stealing.
Look at your 1080p and look at mine.
Niggas on my dick, hoes on my dick, bitches on my dick, bitches on my stick. I ain't give a motherfucking shit, she sucking on a nigga fucking dick. I wake that pussy up, all smoking on that fucking shit. I shit all over a rotting corpse and I eat it up. And then I feed it up to that bitch, I heat it up. I heat it up, I rink it up, I kink it up, I kinky. It's kinky in this bitch, it's freaky in this bitch. I'm eating in this bitch, I'm seeing in this bitch, I'm reading in this bitch, I'm reading in this bitch. Yo, bitches on my dick, yo, bitches on my dick, yo, Gary Rich, look. Fuck Gary Rich, Gary Rich a hoe, Gary Rich a bitch, Gary Rich ain't shit, Gary Rich ain't shit, Gary Rich a dick, Gary Rich a dick, look, I ain't give a fuck, I ain't getting no shit. Fuck Gary Rich and his family. I ain't fuck with Japanese. Japanese ain't shit. Japanese dick. Japanese bitch. Japanese got snitches. Japanese got hitters. Japanese got quitters. Japanese got hitters, nigga. Japanese got quitters. Japanese got hitters, nigga. Japanese got quitters. Yuzaka fuck you up. Yuzaka will kill you. Yuzaka will fuck you up. Yuzaka will kill you. Yuzaka will fuck you up, nigga.
I put the dishes away. I don't think you'd look at me that
I
way.
think they're literally in the process of breaking it off. Even though just a couple days ago they were in the process of talking about making a baby.
Dude, I just told him here in the kitchen, like, I didn't see it coming because like that is not his type of girl.
I agree with you entirely. Yeah. But the man can do what the man wants to do. Don't get me wrong. Do you talk to internet girls at all? They hit you up, obviously, right?
Always.
They hit me up too.
Yeah, I know. It just happens.
Dude, well, I don't want to drop names, but internet girls are hitting us all up all the time.
Clout
And
chasing.
He has a real life girl here, you know.
No, she's an internet girl, dude.
She is, but she's actually here right now. It's different. She got so jealous that Baked went to chill with her. She was like, "Are you gonna fuck her?"
Baked is a
He
simp.
was like, "No, I'm
Alice is a
not."
child. Baked is acting alpha when he's obviously beta. Chicken is the only one worth the fuck. Dance of the chicken. Panda.
Fuck.
But do you like the e-girls?
The e-girls? No, it's hard to say that right now because I know a few of them watch.
Yeah, exactly. The few that you're talking to are watching, huh?
Probably watching. Yeah. Well, because like they're just most of them are just clout chasing, you know. All of them are clout chasing.
I'm new though.
They're clout chasing actually.
I had e-girls hit me up before I was on IP2 though, so it's weird to me.
Dude, you're a professional robot streamer, dude.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
One of the top robot streamers.
Well,
don't forget it. 20 viewers, okay?
That's huge though. That is fucking huge on robot streams.
That is.
Those fucking break into Alice's room.
I mean, we can, but she's literally so mentally unstable at this point.
Oh yeah.
I don't want to get stabbed in my sleep. Maybe Bake does. I don't want to get stabbed in my sleep. She's gonna go around and stab everybody.
Dude, I hit all the razors.
You hit all the razors?
Yeah.
That was a good move.
That's the only move I thought
We were
of.
literally in the car and like she took some of her anxiety medicine and Bake was literally like, please don't overdose. Please don't take. How many are you taking? Please don't take all of them.
Please don't take all of them. You're not gonna overdose on them. You're just gonna like feel sick.
But you've seen her cutter scars, right? She has them on her arms and her legs.
I know. Yeah, they.
Like big, thick.
And dude, she's 21, so those are probably like 4 years ago or less.
Those are big. She's got big, thick, all the way up and down her legs and arms cutter scars.
That's why I was like, what the fuck is Big doing?
That's how I feel with cutter scars. It's like, babe, come on, man. You could have some fun
Christian
black,
woman,
mega
Mormon.
shit.
Well, it doesn't have to be Mormon, but
I can hear her yelling from here. She's gonna stab somebody tonight. I hope it's not me. It's gonna be Bake. She's gonna stab Bake tonight.
dude, I just feel like I want to film it, dude.
I need to. My dig's done. Let's go film it.
My dig's not done.
Well, mine is. So let's go film it. Let's go film it.
Let's go film her. She will kill you.
She's the main character. Change the nice script. Now leave it there. So
I
you
know.
can get it.
I know it needs to stay there, but fucking Christ, I just tripped on it. Alice, is everything okay? No, I'm not you, the dog.
I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for helping out.
Alice, do you need a cigarette?
Yeah, no, she just like she's young and she didn't really think about like everything and you know the flight situation kind of messed it up. So I appreciate it. It means a lot to us. So thank you. All right, just send us. Just go ahead and FaceTime us.
Wait, put on speaker.
There's a lady
He's
who's
gonna
sure
FaceTime us.
that her dog was left alone, and she's buying a stairway to Doggy the Locksmith gets there. They know if there was water in the bowl, then Luna wouldn't be ascending the stairway to heaven.
To heaven. Should we give a prayer for the dog?
Yeah. Yeah, guys, let's say a prayer for Luna. Yeah. No, I got it handled. I got it all handled. We good. All right. Dear Lord, we pray for Luna. We pray that you put your blood of protection over her and that everything would be good, dog would be alive. And if not, we know all dogs go to heaven. We love you. In your name, amen. Amen.
All
right.
I haven't really done that, but get this.
Oh, Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Catholic. You're Mexican. You should know that.
She can take care of the dog home.
Yeah, but my grandma was Christian.
She wasn't Catholic?
She was raised Catholic, but she found Jesus
in
Christian.
Jesus is in Catholic.
Well, she likes Jesus in Christian.
Why is it the same thing?
Yeah, I know. She liked that Jesus more. I don't know.
Amen. Press P to pray. Yes. Okay. Thank you, guys. Okay.
5 second timeout. What the fuck?
So
film through the window.
I want to see. I need to see if I had medias.
All right. Yeah, we gotta. I want this to be live. I want just for transparency.
Of course.
I want them to go in, FaceTime us.
No, it's
make
legit.
sure everything's cool. Because otherwise, chat's gonna be like, "Oh, that's fake."
Well, my title is Vinny is not real.
No, he is. He's real. But my whole thing, and I'm chill. I'm not trying to press her. The reason I want her out here is just so I could.
She said she.
Yeah.
Her dad.
She said what?
Was literally texting her every fucking day.
What? Oh, that the dog needs help or something?
Her dad was texting her every day. That's what he said.
That's, she wants to be a streamer, but she doesn't want to be streamed. And she's taking it the wrong way.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'd be like, dude, Vic, thank you so much.
Yeah.
This is how I'll be the nice Alice.
Okay.
Vic, you're so nice. Thank you so much for helping me. Can I?
I wish I was high right now.
Oh yes, baked.
I'm trying to get drunk.
Thank you so much. Oh wait, no, that's not Christian. She should be like, thank you, for paying for my dog and my flight. I'm sorry, it was not your fault for me missing my Uber. In fact, I should have just took the next flight when they said they had a spot for me.
Or she should just order her own Uber. If she really needs money that bad, be like, I'll order my own Uber. Can you pay me back? And I'd be like, okay.
How does she not have money?
She does. That's
I know
the thing.
she does.
It's
Exactly. That's why I asked. How does she not?
I'm not responsible to order her Uber. I'm very generous. If she needed money, I could cash app her.
Oh yeah. Oh, I know she has money.
Yeah, we just tell people.
But I'm saying that doesn't even matter.
I trust all the moms.
She went to the airport, she missed it, and then they said, okay, we can get you
motherfuckers.
At a flight on 2 a.m. tonight. You
Merry
can
Christmas,
stay
Reform
here.
District.
She told us to come pick her up at the airport. So, anyways,
well,
we're figuring it out.
Nice having you, Alice.
Alice.
I have to pee. Are you gonna film me peeing too?
No, of course not.
Okay.
I just wanted to say.
He's like, I'm not on Bitwave.
That
Don't worry, I hid the razors.
Okay. Thank you.
What if she hid one in there and you didn't know?
Well, I mean, there's still one in there, but it's your mom's, I believe.
Yeah.
I just hid it.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, I didn't want to.
Why you letting a little girl talk shit about you in your house? Dude, I'm just trying.
Mean mansion.
It's hard to.
Mean.
She has
mansion.
words to make us sympathize.
Yeah.
Because of her emotions.
Okay, Lowe's, come here real quick.
It's-
No, for real,
it's-
Lowe's, come here. No,
yeah.
Lowe's, I need you.
She probably didn't have a fatherly figure,
Not a good one.
Oh wait, no, she has a dad.
Or yeah, she does.
Forgot. Yeah, well. Why would you want to stay with me?
Hey, babe, you gotta buy the Jaeger.
What?
You gotta buy the Jaeger.
Why?
Because
Me?
look, my shit hasn't gone through yet. It just now, fucking look, I'll show you.
Fuck no.
Look, no, it just now says pending. It's probably gonna go through soon. Don't show it on stream.
I'm not. I'm showing my.
Okay, yeah, no, so yeah, I'm just gonna. I'll catch up with you when that shit goes through. It takes how long?
Well, I never seen my thing say pending.
Wait, what?
Well,
Well,
no,
I'm
not.
I never look.
I'm not buying the drinks. I'm not buying the drinks. I just bought so much shit. I'm not buying the drinks, bro. I don't even drink.
I guess we're not
Fuck
getting
that.
any Jaeger then.
Chicken's buying the drinks.
Actually, I could.
I only drink beer all my
Actually, I could get it.
No, he'll cash at you. He said.
Oh, you guys will cash out.
I gotta fucking jump the hoops just to get fucking something money real quick.
Broke district.
That's why I'm not even
broke district.
Hey,
50K lawyer, by the way.
Yeah, 50K.
50K lawyer, by the way.
Keep seething. You guys wish
50K lawyer,
you
by
wish
the
you could
way.
spend 50K on a fucking
Broke
lawyer.
district.
You guys wish you could spend 50K on a fucking
I already
lawyer.
buy you Chipotle, dog.
I know, and I still have to cash out you for that shit. I'm waiting for my shit to go through. The fuck?
Alright, this is what mine looks like, but don't show it on your stream.
Alright.
So this is what mine looks like.
50K lawyer,
It
by
just
the
says
way.
waiting, bro.
Bunch of success.
Well, probably that just went through now or what?
Probably last night.
Cause you said my shit's new, so it's gonna take a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the first time. It's gonna probably just be a minute, bro. That shit will probably be
It'll
even
probably
more
be
by nothing.
tomorrow.
Yeah, for sure.
It's weird because they're Moscow. They go by the Moscow time zone, so there's things that.
Oh, it's Demon
I like
Andy
that idea,
250? You owe Demon Andy 250?
Alright, and I just made that literally in 2 days, so. Yeah.
Why do you owe him 250?
Because he took I didn't owe him 250, I only took him 200. These niggas now making up fucking random numbers and shit. They're like, oh, this nigga owes him like
For
1,000. He took a shot out of, he took a Jaeger shot out of
that's
his belly button, and then he grabbed the rat and stuffed it on Laura's face.
Oh, shit.
And I'm really gonna pay him that fucking money. It's like,
Yeah.
so people just fucking, and I was gonna pay, I thought he was actually gonna come and I was gonna pay him.
You know what you need in your life?
What's up?
Another Aldi. You know, with deep pockets, around maybe $400-600 bucks.
Yeah,
You need one of those.
that actually really
He does owe 250.
Really?
Dope owes me 80 bucks. Damn, you owe people at my chat money.
Damn, I owe you niggas that too? Holy shit.
What is
What does Dope owe me?
Yeah.
Yeah, how much I owe you?
Probably like 200 as well.
Damn. That's very much
Just because you're using up base internet.
Damn. Alright, well.
Not letting me stream.
I'll pay y'all that money back, I swear.
Hey, clip it.
Kick out Alice. No, we're just look. I'm trying to get everyone to have like peaceful night, have a fun night, good energy. Like,
bro, I'm like, okay, listen.
the only reason like people say, why are you pressing it right? Like,
what the fuck
it's
is on this
for the
rim?
dog, so that we can just take action.
Yeah,
It's nothing
exactly.
personal.
She's
What
being.
is that
she's not-
shit? I just noticed, nigga.
Dope District scamming out the mansion.
Scamming out the big
Also,
mansion.
Alice
Let's go.
is 15.
What do you see that
15.
too?
Let's go.
15.
Scamming out the big
15.
mansion.
15.
I don't know what's on the
15.
fucking. That's I'm not drinking that shit no more,
15.
bro.
15.
Why's my tongue blue? What the fuck?
What did you drink?
I don't know.
Let me see.
What the fuck?
You just had put dish soap on there?
What the fuck? My tongue blue.
Are you serious? Wait, did he put soap on his
Oh
tongue?
my god, it sucked off a Smurf. No.
Did you really put soap in your mouth?
No, bro. I ate a Tide Pod.
What the fuck?
They're delicious.
What are you doing with Stop Speeding tomorrow?
Going back to fucking Austin.
How are you gonna get him though?
I don't know, bro. I text him.
He's running from shadow people. I heard.
All right, well, he might just get left. Hopefully, he doesn't get left. But I text his ass. He didn't hit me back.
Wait, that's a long piss she's taking, by the way.
Smurf District. Sound like she's talking to somebody.
Did you take the razor?
Alex poisoned you? Are you serious?
Yo, Canada first Patriot.
Dog
celebrating a
update.
1 month sub streak. Thank you,
Dog
bro. Where's the
update.
FaceTime? I'm waiting on it. Let's see. Jacob Zahn said, bro, regardless of the dog issues, chicken shouldn't call PETA because you have cats and can cause pets to come to you. Or PETA to
That was
come to
like
you.
2 hours ago. Nothing's gonna happen. Plus, I
Right.
told the guy it was a scenario.
Yo,
Not like PETA's
fuck
gonna do
PETA.
shit. I asked him, "Is this like an emerging phone line, like the cops?" And he was like, "No."
Yo, PETA's
So-
against me eating Popeye, so fuck PETA.
Dude, okay, we need to get an update on this.
Alex is trying to kill me?
Dog.
2 hours ago. No, not even 2. Probably 3 hours ago.
Yo, what happened to Dope District fire sales, bro? What the fuck?
We don't have another fucking bottle.
We're out of liquor?
Yes, we just ran out.
So you want me to go get some?
Please, bro. You know I'll get you fucking back. I always get you back. Stop fucking playing with me.
Oh, Demon Eddie 250.
Stop playing with me.
50K lawyer,
Stop
by the
playing
way.
with me. 50K lawyer, by the way. Stop playing with me.
Okay, okay.
It's the family lawyer, man. Come on, dude. Don't do me like
Okay.
that. He gets a 50K
Not
salary,
from
dude.
me.
We just have him on the fucking payroll.
Okay. Wait, what about Lols?
Atari. Not from me.
Appreciate it.
I'll go with you so I can
gotta-
choose a beer.
Wait. Let's wait for a minute, or you want
Oh.
to leave right now?
Dude, she's been right here.
No one here is trying to fuck me, dude. It's fine.
Okay.
Except Sky King.
Except guys. I like
Yeah.
Hey, we're gonna go get some Jaeger. You heard me?
Yeah.
You gotta come with
I'll
us.
cash out.
No, you gotta come with us.
I'm interviewing.
I'm paying for it,
I'm
dude.
interviewing Alice right now.
No.
I'm interviewing Alice right now.
Alright, you gotta watch her.
Yeah. I'll take care of
Can I have the
it.
camera off so I can show my ID? Please?
You can, yeah, but see, like,
Like,
mine's
turn
looking at
away.
me, so you can show me.
Yeah. I'm going to tell anyway because it's gonna be cool as shit. So.
I'm a computer genius. I'm gonna zoom in on this.
So am I, dude.
Okay.
So am I.
I'll zoom in on this shit.
Okay.
You gonna get Jaeger? Typical jogger.
Shout out to Vincent James for checking on the dog. Let's
I want
go.
to see this ID picture you
Hi, yo,
used to
dogs.
show me before.
I didn't know I could trust you.
Well, for the record, this is a vertical ID, which is a typical proof of not 21, but you know, it expires when is it?
You get 2 years with it.
Okay.
That picture's so bad, dude.
Turns 21. I'm not saying the date out loud. Previous date 2020. Okay. You have convinced
And
me.
it's also, it's not like people thought like, oh, it's just a scanned image. No, that's like, look how intricate that, it's like on top of other
You would
shit.
be able
Wait,
to
I have
tell.
a 21-year-old ID we can compare it
You
to.
didn't get this from Chief ID, did you?
Where's mine?
What is that? What is
Chief?
that?
You don't know Chief? He makes all the best fake IDs out of
Alice,
China.
you gotta hear this. This is literally for you. I don't know how this stumbled upon
According
this
to
one.
that picture,
It
which
says,
is an actual
if you have no concern
she
for
turned
yourself
21
now, who will be
First
concerned
of all,
about
that's
you
a little
later
over a
on?
month ago. Yeah, a little over a month ago, she turned 21.
Wow, this dropping jewels out here, dude.
I love it. I love it.
Jewels are getting dropped out here.
You didn't get that from ID Chief?
Oh,
right down here.
That's the imitation of
Wait.
Christ.
We
Jewels
have.
are being dropped out
This
here.
is beautiful.
This is a beautiful moment.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Perfect.
Alice, come
Bro,
here.
straight
So your
message
ID
was
is
live.
also vertical.
Where was that?
Yes.
But it says
I just
that,
randomly
I'm not
opened up
gonna
that
read out
page.
the
Straight
date.
message from
It
God.
says you turned 21 in 2020.
Where was it?
And
October 14th.
Hey, where was it?
that's up to you to say the date.
You said the date.
If you
Everyone
have
knows
no
I had a
concern for
birthday
yourself
streak.
now, who will be concerned about you later?
Your ID is also vertical. You need to get
That's
this
beautiful.
updated to
Time is
No, I
close
don't.
now, and now is
No,
the
you
day
don't.
of salvation.
Yeah,
the
you do.
acceptable time. But
You've been
alas,
in bars?
you
Yes,
spend the
absolutely.
time.
Because it's a valid ID.
The time will come
It's
when
just,
you will wish
you know, you have
had
2
one
years
more day
to get a new
one
one
more
because that
hour
will,
with your
it has
life.
to expire at
The
2030.
picture she showed me
have spoken.
looked entirely legitimate. She
What
turned
What does it
21
have? Does it
over
have
a
these
month ago.
indications though?
Beautiful.
It looks very
It's a Catholic.
similar to
That's your
yours. It was from
resume.
North
Yes,
Carolina.
Does it have
Do you
the
want to see
indentation?
it? Can I get your opinion on it
Message
too?
Yes, I need an opinion on it.
Alice.
Woof,
Amazing.
woof. I am a ghost now. These weird men are trying to take me away. Where is my owner? Why did my owner abandon me? Bark, bark. Woof, woof.
No, I need Chief is the guy to get your fake ID from.
Alice, I love
Alice.
you. Woof, woof. GRRRRRR.
Alice.
Dude, she ran away when I had a real 21-year-old ID.
Alice.
It's. I'm so sick of looking at that ID shit. It's fine. It's so stupid. Check with the locksmith. Okay.
Alice. Alice.
Wait, let me grab my mace so she doesn't grab
I
it.
know you hear me, dude. Alice. Chicken trustworthy? Dude. I want you to show it just to
Excuse me.
Chicken too. And he's gonna tell my stream and everybody
I need my
else that
lighter.
it's a legitimate photo.
She's reading the Bible.
Let her read the Bible. She
Okay.
needs it.
Read Revelation. That's very.
God is everything. Remember that, guys.
Yes. Amen. Amen. Almonds. Here, maybe. Can you read something to my stream for me?
Alex, remember we microwaved the Tide Pods? That was fun. That's probably like one of the fun times we had
When
together.
John, who was in prison, heard about the deeds of the Messiah, he sent his disciples to ask him, "Are you the one who is to come, or should we expect something else?" Jesus replied,
Buffalo Samsky's super chatty $5. The Bible is fake and made up by
"The
humans.
blind receive sight, the lame walk, those who have leprosy are cleansed, the deaf hear, the dead are raised, and the good news is proclaimed to the poor.
What do you think about the Bible?
Blessed is anyone who does not stumble on account of me."
So
He went down with them and
Baked
stood
is a
on a
sin.
level
Chris
plain.
is sipping
A
over
large
his
crowd of
Cassandra.
disciples
That's
was
Satan.
there, and a great
No more
number
yoga.
of people from all
2021
over
is eat off the
Judea,
chicken.
from
Eat off
Jerusalem,
the chicken.
and from the
Yeah,
coastal
ninja.
region around Tyre and Sidon. To be healed of their diseases. Those troubled by impure spirits were cured, and the people all tried to touch him because power was coming from him. And looking at his disciples, he said, "Blessed are you who those are poor, for yours is the kingdom of God. Blessed are you who hunger now, for you will be satisfied. Blessed are you who weep now, for you will laugh. Blessed are you when people hate you, when they exclude you and insult you and reject your name as evil because of the Son of Man.
Can we put a lamp somehow?
Rejoice and
What does that
joy.
mean? What was that last verse? What does that mean?
Blessed are you when people hate you, when they exclude you and insult you and reject your name as evil because the Son of Man.
What does that mean to you?
I think it's kind of self-explanatory.
That's beautiful.
Luke 20 to 22.
That's good.
These are your tools for exercising demons, guys.
Oh yes,
All you need is cross.
No, I actually have holy water.
You actually, where's your holy water? Are you serious?
Yeah. I don't want to. I'm not going to allow you to misuse it though. But this is real holy water.
Okay, you have to do it then.
For what?
Can you exercise the demon?
I mean, I don't really know what I'm allowed to do with this.
Hey Alice, don't leave. We never even got to
I'll
go
run
on
you through it,
Sleep
okay?
Stream with Baked Alaska. Hey Alice, don't listen to the haters. The real ones are happy for your and Bacon's relationship.
My
And both will get through this. Have faith. We all want Alice and Baked Sleep Stream.
It's my crucifix.
This is what you gotta do. All you gotta do is just keep your hand in there. Keep it. Well, it has to be blessed.
No, this is.
Well, that's what I'm saying. This is not gonna work because it's not blessed.
No, here. I'll give you some holy water as well.
You gotta pour it on her head.
I'll pour it on the crucifix. Hold the crucifix.
No, you have to
They
pour
are
it on her
corrupt
head.
and not His
The
children.
demon comes outside of the head.
Baked, you don't have to do it. I don't know how to properly use this holy water, honestly.
Wait, you believe in Jesus?
Yes.
Then you're able to do it.
But I don't want to use it improperly.
Literally, you gotta get a little.
Yes, you don't want.
I don't want to.
It's holy water. You don't mess with holy water.
I don't want to.
Then you gotta,
No,
you
I
gotta
was
say the verse.
I was given the holy water by my priest, but I don't want to.
It is so obvious that when someone mentions her age or ID, she slowly walks away and acts like something has been interrupted. She looks far for 21.
You don't know the verse exercise demons?
I can't. I'm not a priest. I can't. I mean, I know. I can. No, I've heard he said prayers. Dope is trolling.
Okay, well, I'm doing
Yeah,
this.
stop
I'm
trolling.
doing this gut exorcism.
Hey, can we FaceTime Vincent real quick?
Hey, can you help me do this, chicken?
Be gone, Satan's beast.
What was that?
It was scuffed
You
water.
have to say the thing to get it out of her. Get out of her, nigga. Get out of her body. I pray your soul be blessed. Get out of her body, Satan. Get out of her body, Satan.
I didn't know you played piano so well.
It's working.
The holy water
It
challenge.
burns her. She's a demon.
Yeah,
Did that burn you?
yeah, it did. She said, "Ow." I heard "ow."
It's working.
It's working. She's melting.
Okay, can we try? Can we call
Our body,
Vince?
nigga.
Can I call Vince, please?
Oh wow, water's on deck.
Continue to exercise. Okay, no. Bake's gonna take over now. Bake is our head priest.
Oh, these are Satan's.
Six sugars?
These are Satan's balls. We need to.
They said you need 6 sugars.
I don't know. I was trying to make a joke, but I couldn't.
Yeah.
Buffalo Savsky's super
I like the attempt.
just boil the hell out.
It is not chicken fault or any other guys in the team. It's her trying to hide something, isn't that so obvious?
But hey,
Perhaps
she's reading the
16
Bible,
wanna
that's
act like an adult.
That's good. We like that.
Burn her, by the way.
So she just for the Lord and Satan also killed the Lord said Satan, where have you come?
Okay.
Satan and
She's fighting the words. She's not reading them properly.
No, she's fine.
he said it's on the
Baked is the best.
Can I text
Baked is groovy. 6 sugars, 6 creamers, and 6 on coffee. Fire sales chat. Yeah, we gotta get a bottle. Don't let us forget. We gotta get another bottle.
Alright, so can I text him?
I just did.
What's your code?
Chicken, you're right. All words when read. When reading. Yes. I know. She's crippling. Per word.
Amazing. Sons of Brandon tipped $3. Bro, the whole dog thing is scripted and fake. One of her Discord simps set it up because we exposed her on IP2. She will say maintenance saved the dog and her dad got her.
That was my beer.
Okay, then I'll put it in this beer.
Well, it's fucked now.
Suck my dick, chicken. Drink it. It's just a little ash. Don't be a bitch about it.
It's a warm beer, anyways. Dude, this was a cold beer.
Well, it had ash already in it.
Oh, well, that's.
It's cold outside. Don't be a bitch.
Okay, here, drink it up for me.
This is probably a day old. It tastes like cigs, dude. Don't fuck with me like that.
You're the one who said don't be a bitch.
It tastes like cigs.
Ew,
shit.
what the?
It tasted like cigs, bro.
No shit.
It tasted like cigs.
I know that. Yes. You're the one who, and then we're gonna press me for it. Fuck you, fake.
I ashed on the floor. I was about to put my cig in it.
Yes,
that's actually your beer.
Yes, it was my actual beer.
Okay. You swear?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
You ashed in it.
I drank some. You can kill it out. Don't play me that way. Go get Jaeger. Hey, Dope's getting Jaeger right now, right?
Nope.
He's getting liquor there.
I think so. Yeah, maybe.
Okay, then who cares?
It sure won't be any of the guy's fault. She hides and acts something came up the moment we mentioned her ID. You're a pathetic, stupid young girl.
That's what I'm saying. You didn't fuck her, did you?
No, fuck no.
Me neither.
I tried to ditch her
if
the
she
first
ends up
day.
being underage, we didn't do nothing wrong, did we?
Yeah, we're
chicken?
safe.
That's right.
Except we gave her liquor and.
I never gave her. You gave her liquor.
Well,
you
not
admitted to giving
not
her
physically
liquor.
giving
I
her
never
liquor.
gave her liquor.
Not physically, but we had liquor, and she drank from it.
She didn't drink from my liquor.
Oh, then you're good and I'm good. But she's. Have you ever offered her a cigarette?
I did offer a cig. Yeah,
Oh,
sure. I'll take
shit.
that. If she's 15 and offered her a cig, that's a $500 fine. Okay.
Fuck that, dude.
She turned it down though.
Oh, thank God. Sheesh.
I'll take a fucking cig fucking charge, bro. That's $500. But I'm not gonna offer her fucking liquor, dude. Fucking little girl ass.
Little girl looking ass.
Little girl looking ass. No, she can't drink my liquor anyway. What's going on?
You're missing the updates.
Hey, Luna's alive! Woo! See, this is good because now she gets food and water and gets to be let out. Luna! Dude, see, this is that's worth.
Yeah, she could stay like 2.5 more days.
Wait, no.
Oh, okay.
Hey. Yay! See? I just wanted to make sure your dog's okay.
Okay, guys, we're done scripting this.
Yay! Let's go!
Wait,
Okay.
that was pre-recorded. What the fuck?
No, dude. What was it?
The dog's alive?
Yeah, the dog's alive! The dog's alive. Yay, praise God.
You're still canceled, Alice. How dare you?
What?
How dare you?
Revelation.
Lols.
You're still canceled.
Hallelujah, the
Alice.
prayers work. Thank you, person
Alice.
Alex. Hey, for real.
Alice.
Tell them what's up, Lowe's.
They're saying fake, dog. No.
You're still canceled.
Fine.
You're still canceled.
Yeah, it's just.
Canceled like a motherfucker.
Don't ever put your dog at risk again. That's so fucking negative. You're canceled anyways in my book. Canceled ass Alice.
If we eventually find out she's a little stupidity 16 young
You're
girl.
canceled.
It won't be any of the guy's fault but her responsibility for the big lie. She pathetic.
I'd still max you out.
I was still gonna stop the.
Woo! Sheesh! Holy shit! I've never seen Lowe's go off like that.
Holy Lord, let her know.
But thank goodness your dog's alive.
Yeah. How?
Holy shit!
So how is she?
Oh, dog's good.
The dog's good. Yes.
Good and
Okay,
healthy
that's all we're worried
and,
about. All right, Alice. Now we know your dog's all right.
I'm thirsty.
It was.
Wait. Hold up.
It was in the cage, so that's good that we went now.
Oh
yeah.
yeah. Our land or cunt.
Is that
real shit?
Yes.
She got a message from the angels.
The angels, yes.
And she started reading the Bible, bro.
Yes. Praise Jesus.
And then what happened? The dog was fine.
Praise Jesus.
God is everything.
Dude, the dog was fine all along.
Nah, fuck
Kidding.
you, fucking bitch.
It's a dude. The dog was never hungry. This is a great script.
An army as
It was definitely hungry.
and Sierra's
3 days.
fell by
Yeah,
the sword.
definitely. It was out of water.
Meanwhile, flat on foot to the tent.
Dope District acting like he didn't tear up a Bible on stream before.
What
the fuck?
What the fuck? I was smoking weed off the Bible pages, bro.
That's fucked.
That was that fuck,
Fucked up, bro.
I like smoking.
I might smack you right now for that
The
shit.
Bible? Now I've seen everything.
And she covered him with
Bro, you burned the Bible on stream?
Bro, it was a Christian Bible.
Give me some water.
Not Christian.
She opened a skin of milk, gave him a drink, and covered up.
No, put it off.
Okay.
She's reading. Wow.
See, this is good.
Anything else? Read the 10th commandment. I think we need to work on that one.
Someone needs to get some Jaeger for Broke District.
Yeah, okay. What verse is the 10th commandment, everybody? I think we need to talk about it.
Honestly, I really just practiced Terry Davis's versions of talking to God. Which
Needs to go home to help her mother. To clean the house to help her family. What the fuck she's doing with you guys 24/7. Pathetic young girl. Grow up.
Autism
She'll
316.
be home tomorrow.
What's Yoba 316?
Oh, tell her to text her dad. Yeah. Call your dad or text him.
Someone-
He already did. He's asleep.
No, just text him and say, Luna's
asleep.
okay. Listen.
He doesn't give a fuck about my
Listen.
dog. He doesn't
Hey.
care. He doesn't care.
Can you listen to me? Remember, you don't let
I've
people
been
interrupt
listening
you?
to you this entire fucking time, and that's the only reason I'm in this fucking
Still
predicament.
Hey, respect your
Read
dad.
Proverbs.
You got it, dude.
Plenty of quick tips of advice in a
Yes,
row.
Proverbs good. There's a
Hey.
book. There's a chapter a day for the month in Proverbs.
Yes, you're right.
Yes.
My mom always told me that.
Imagine
Yep,
being a
that's what I always
Christian,
heard.
You don't respect your parents.
Okay. This all I'm saying is you should definitely text your dad. Just say, Luna's okay. That takes you 3 seconds. I know you play on pedo
He
court all
doesn't
day.
care about my dog.
It doesn't matter.
He doesn't care.
It doesn't matter
about
because
my dog.
he's going to go through all these
He
steps.
does not care.
Listen. He's going to
We
go through.
tried calling him earlier.
It's funny how you say I interrupt. Just let me say what I'm saying. He's going to go through all these steps of trying to, call the
No, he's
landlord.
not. He doesn't give a fuck. He's not gonna do anything.
Repent.
He literally said, "My
Repent,
dog is
bitch."
in the cage."
Yes. Thank you.
Repent, bitch.
Thank you.
Buy you a few beers.
Just text him, say Luna's okay. I figured it out.
Repent. Hey, can you stop fucking stop?
Stop streaming in the
Stop.
streamer house.
Joe, you're supposed to be going to get
Didn't you come here to stream?
Yeah, we can give him some more liquor or what?
No, she's trying to tell you to stop streaming.
Find Jesus in your heart.
Don't make it clear to her that she.
She needs to find Jesus in her
She
heart
does.
for real.
She does.
Oh
She's-
yeah, real shit. Hold up.
Hey, Lowe's, I'll drive. I'm not paying for it.
Alright, let's go.
Okay, he'll pay you back or whatever the fuck. Okay, Broke District. Let's go.
Wait, I need to go with you guys.
Later, Broke District.
Peace out.
Wait, is everyone leaving? Wait, everyone's leaving?
When we get back here, we're turning the fuck up. Let's go. The dog's alive.
Let's go.
Positive vibes. Let's go.
She needs to throw her book over her face and to be punishment for the lies. Obviously no ID or hides it. Why need to hide it? Never mind. Grow up.
Wait, is everyone leaving? Grow up. Hey, is everyone leaving? Yeah, might as well. Well, who's gonna buy my beer? Are you gonna buy a bitch?
You can. Oh, you gonna buy a beer?
Yeah, I gotta get a
All
pack.
right, then come. Let's go.
I just didn't bring my battery pack. I dropped it on the floor outside.
You gonna buy a case of beer then?
Well, I just don't have my wallet, homie.
You don't have your wallet?
Yeah, I just not bringing my wallet. So yeah.
You gonna fucking cash out me if I get you a case of beer?
Yeah. No, I'm kidding. I got my wallet.
No, he's not coming. You're not coming. You're not coming.
Oh, wait.
No, Dope can't come. Dope can't come. Dope. Someone needs to stay home with Alice.
You're making me stay?
Yeah, you gotta stay.
I'll stay, but
No.
You better not end the stream, homie.
Dope, you're staying.
Don't end the stream. Dope can't end the stream, or that's
Hey, Dope.
sus.
Stay jogging, jogger.
Dude.
All right, let's go.
Well, I'm so glad you pressed her at the end there, dude. Like,
Well, my chat pressed me to press her.
Well, that's the right thing to do.
I'm glad her dog's okay.
Yeah, but she needs to hear that.
But on the real, it was because of everybody else that her dog's okay. Then it was her.
And she's mad at the people
She
that.
even took her dog collar off because she felt guilty. I'm gonna take it back to her though, make sure she puts
Oh
it
wait,
back.
she took her dog collar off?
Yeah, she took her dog collar off.
What the fuck? Oh, I don't think I brought a mask.
She said everything's good between you guys though, right?
It is, but she's. I mean, I'm very, I'm very over it just because she's like so fucking rude.
Yeah, I'm
like,
surprised, dude. Like I said, I'm surprised that you've
she was
liked her.
absolutely rude. She pressed you for unreasonable reasons. It was like it's literally she tried to put the blame on you.
I know.
And it was like literally, if you were that concerned,
Yeah.
you should
Get your own Uber.
harder and get your own fucking Uber.
Exactly.
Like I wouldn't have missed a flight. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
She knows she has extra shit to do because she doesn't have a physical ID.
Yep.
That's on her.
Exactly. She has no ID, so she should be there way earlier.
Yeah, I get to. Oh, thanks.
If she had some specific time.
I get to the airport literally like before my flight leaves because I know I have everything in order.
Right.
I know I'm gonna get through TSA very fast.
Yeah, you gotta plan all that shit.
Yeah, I know how flying works now. It's like, but she knows how her flying works because she doesn't have an ID. That's on her. But at least her dog's. So what ended up happening with that? Like,
Hey, what's going on? What's going on?
Emergency maintenance.
She ain't flying home.
What? How'd they get the dog?
Yeah.
No, I got the locksmith to go over.
I like chicken because you are who you say you are an ID. But she is obviously trying hard to act like an adult. Very obviously. The chat room know it.
The chat room know it. You guys have a spirit
Still
mask?
canceled, no pity for the bitch. Hey, I told her she was still canceled. How the fuck do you fly without an ID?
McDonald's? Who had a McDonald's Happy
you
Meal?
Fill out a form at TSA. They look up your shit. She's had an ID before. It's not like she's never had an ID.
She flew here.
They can verify her information. They can probably pull up her ID.
Checking your stream has gone so real housewives.
There's more to it than she just doesn't.
You can tell by her room she's older than 60. Yeah, her room's kind of fucking. Everyone a gambler until it's time to pay the bookie.
Liquor store right here.
I'm here today with Matt Gallagher, a state champion.
Oh, fuck Target. God damn it. Do they press your shit? Do they press shit out here for filming? Press?
No, you can film.
Really?
Yeah.
High school in
Just don't,
Virginia,
like,
who won the 145-pound weight class in
Don't be
1998.
I can
He
only
won
be
his
mean in a
match in the
Walmart,
state
you know what I
finals
mean?
with a pin in
Target,
37
they-
seconds, and you should watch the YouTube version view if you want to see his reaction to watching that match for the first
Doing
time in
IRL.
more than 20 years.
And all
Matt was a
pretty much every store comes at 11 out here.
placer, 4-time regional champion, a 3-time district
Do you
champion,
guys have a spare
and
mask?
he talks about his entire
they have
wrestling
them-
career in this
Oh,
podcast.
okay.
It is an awesome episode and very enlightening about how to become a great wrestler. As always, please leave
Okay,
a
so we need
review on
Jaeger and
iTunes
beer
if you like the
and maybe some
podcast.
kombucha.
Now let's get rolling.
Kombucha. We're getting lit.
Kombucha.
He told me to get up when I didn't want to get up, when I wanted to quit. I hit high goals, man. I've always had high goals.
And so when I won it, I was just kind of like, oh my gosh, you guys are right.
It's not the thrill of winning. It's the joy of
having that personal goal and being able to achieve that and walk off the mat with your head held high and with your hand up.
That just fueled my fire, and I was in every state championship match from there on until I graduated.
That was when I really started doing the kind of wrestling that I was capable of.
Anybody that steps in the ring and just decides to commit the entire time is a state champion in my book.
Welcome back to another episode of Back Points, the podcast where top wrestlers and coaches reveal their secrets about how they won state titles in high school wrestling. Very excited to be here with Matt Gallagher today. He won the 1999 state tournament at 145 pounds, and I was there, watched it in person. I was a young wrestler, and it was by far the most exciting match of the night, although it was very... Matt, thank you for joining us.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me. My pleasure, Will.
I was, I think, a sophomore maybe at the time. I was a pretty new wrestler, and I have to say you were the most exciting wrestler that I had ever seen in high school up to that point. You were a very talked about wrestler.
I mean, I hope they. Well, I'm sure there were some rumors. I don't know if I heard the same rumors that you heard of, but
so I heard that you were a professional skater. Was that true?
Yeah, I did. I was. I mean, I rollerbladed. That was like my I would wrestle, and then if I wasn't wrestling, I'd be skating.
Okay.
And that ended up leading to a sponsorship when I was like 15 or 16. And I mean, when I was like 16 and 17, every summer I rode for Hyper Wheels. I don't know if you remember Hyper, if you ever rollerbladed, but they were fairly big for a little while. And then I got a sponsorship by a small company called Realm. But once I got sponsored and I had my own wheel, the trucker, I would get an envelope with tickets, 10 to 12 plane tickets. And it would be like, go to Portland, go to San Francisco, go down to San Diego, then go to Vegas, then go here. And I'd just fly around, I'd show up at the hotel. There'd be like per diem money. I mean, I'm like 16, 17 years old, out for, 6-7 weeks on my own. And so it was like the best time of my life. I had a lot of fun doing the skating and stuff, but that is ultimately, where I hurt my knee. My junior year, I don't know if you remember, I didn't wrestle.
I do
the
remember.
entire season. I went into districts 0-0, which I always feel bad about. Shout outs to Dan Keckman. It was kind of a dick move, but they were just like, look, you have to wrestle. I didn't want to wrestle my junior year. I was like he's been wrestling all year. One, second, they did an initial surgery and the repair failed. So they went back in and just cut out, it was a meniscus tear. It wasn't ACL or anything. But they kind of forced my hand, and we did end up taking third as a team that year in states.
Wow.
So, at the end of the day, Spin Weber and Sabo and everyone who were like, you have to wrestle, they were right. Even though I got, I got wiped all over the mat by a couple people. That year I still ended up taking fourth.
Yeah.
And in hindsight, they were right. We might not have, probably wouldn't have picked up third had they not basically made me do it. But that's our highest state place winning, I think, as a team. So they sacrificed a lot. I was just talking to Andrew Abrams. I don't know if you remember him.
I do.
He was part of the three-headed monster, me, Pete, Back, and Andrew. And he's doing really well down in New Orleans. But you look back at all the time and energy that coaches, parents, what a big part of everyone's lives it was. it's something that you kind of lose track of, but it was a huge part of my youth and growing up.
Well, that was one of the other rumors about you, was that you didn't want to wrestle. You would go out there and you beat everybody, but you really didn't want to be there. And so, so was that your junior year that you really didn't want to be there because of the injury?
It was, I was always cutting a lot of weight, which was a huge part of it, or at least, from freshman year, like really kind of killed me. I mean, I was naturally weighing like 118 to buck 20 and change. I'm cutting down to 103. And there was times when I would, it's not that I was bulimic because I wanted to look emaciated, but I mean, I would eat because I just, you take a little bite of something, a little sip of something in the fridge, and the next thing you know, you're like, oh shit, that was way too much food. And I mean, it was just the cutting weight got to me. That was tough. My freshman year, I thought I should have won my freshman year. It was basically me, Winston Escalante from Tallwood, and Matt Viola from Western Branch, and I had already beat Escalante and shit. And I make weight at States, and I go out for breakfast. We all go out for breakfast, and I got waffles with like strawberries and whipped cream. And our trainer, what's her name? Anyways, our trainer, Claire, she also got waffles with strawberries and whipped cream, and she didn't finish hers, and so I ate hers too. And then there was this one guy, he was like a curse to me and Pete back. He did it to him his senior year too, but my first match, I go out and I wrestle this guy. I wish I could remember his name right now. But I ended up throwing up on him, the coach. And then, I came back and took third. Next year, got to the finals, wrestled Joey Leg. Shout outs to Joey Leg. I also wrestled with him at UVA. He's a good dude. Lost in the finals there. And then my junior year, I was kind of, it was like I really could have cared less if I wrestled. I got hurt skating. I, kind of enjoyed the time off, not having to cut weight, work out immediately after. I mean, it was, I've been wrestling since I was like 5, 6 years old. So that was probably where it started, was around sophomore year, where I wasn't sure if I wanted to, continue competing at that level. But, that goes on and on. We can get to that, at UVA and Tech. I wrestled at, there for a little bit at both places.
It sounds like the weight cutting was a huge part of
It definitely was. It was horrible. I mean, I was doing everything that they tell you not to do, wearing plastics. I mean, it was miserable, especially my freshman year in high school. I mean, I wasn't healthy, I was, but it was, that was kind of like enough. And then the next year I jumped from 103, and I started out, I was like, I'm not cutting weight. And so that natural weight was like 135. And I was still competitive at 135, but I ran into a few people who showed me what someone who's naturally 150, 155 pounds is like at 135. Not Rankin. It was another guy, Jimmy something from Stonewall, and it was at the classic, the tournament Hernan used to hold, and I think he tech falled me, or he damn near tech falled me. So I went down to 130, and 130 was a a sweet spot for that year, where I could compete. I had a chance at winning states, but Joey was a good wrestler. But yeah, I mean, that was a huge thing, was cutting weight, and then getting, it wasn't so bad. It was, through senior year, 145 was, I wasn't cutting much weight. But then, you get to college, you start, really start, the weightlifting and stuff, and then you're not, you naturally bump up to buck 80, buck 85, and you got to make 157. You know, so then it becomes now you're blowing up 25, 30 pounds again, which you know it was almost killed me at 103 pounds. But even at 157, you know, cutting 30 pounds down from 185, it just got old. You're going to school, you're trying to have fun. Um, I really wish I had stuck with it. You know, I don't know how the interview with Paul went, but I'll never forget him saying, you know, I just I kept with the wrestling because I always would have wondered, you know, what I could have done had I not done it. And you know, I commend him and Tim Foley and everyone else who stuck with it and did the best they could, you know. But
Well,
yeah, it just it was part weight cutting, part, you know, wanting to party and just being kind of tired of it. Just a little burnout, you know. I'm sure that it's not the first time you've heard someone talk about getting burnout on wrestling.
sure, and I think that unfortunately cutting weight is a big issue, and you know it's one of those things where in the very short term it can help, and you know it can be just you know there's a lot of instant gratification in a perverse way to cutting weight and having a minor advantage maybe in certain matches, and then long term though it really can hurt the longevity of an athlete. You know, it's really, I mean, I know,
Yeah, 100%.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and it is a lot. It's, you know, you may be cutting weight just because it's the weight class is weaker. You know, you can't really compete at whatever, you know, weight class up, it's stacked, and you know, you got nowhere to go. But you know, you if you can only, you know, drop that extra 8 to 10, you know, there's only really this guy and this guy, you know, with the extra weight advantage and being a little bigger, now you've got a shot.
Yeah.
But so that's hard to get away from because everybody wants to win and be competitive.
Well, they do a good job now of getting away from it. I mean, it is a different sport in a lot of ways than what you and I remember in the '90s. It is the weight cutting rules around the year 2000 got much stricter, and they really over time have started to be able to enforce them really well. And you know, I think that in many ways that's going to be probably a you know a really positive thing, so that so you don't have quite as much burnout. Because I know you're not alone on that. And you mentioned the interview with Paul Bureau. You know, he had a great career. You know, he ended up winning the conference. And you know, I think he you know he didn't seem to suffer from the same weight cutting.
No, and he was always better with his. I mean, Paul would suck down, but he was always more healthy about it. You know, he would do it the right way and not be you know, cutting weight up until the last minute, trying to drop the last. You know, Paul was always just very good about that. Um, but yeah, you know, I mean, I wasn't knocking him at all. You know, I wish that I would have, you know, because when I left UVA, I mean, not only just leaving, you know, kind of stopping wrestling, and I did get back in the room briefly at Tech with Terry Brands when he was coaching there for a little while. Um, but you know, I wish I would have not only stuck with wrestling, but I also wish I would have stayed at UVA and got a degree from there as opposed to Tech. You know, no, I don't mean to talk shit about Tech, but you know, I wish I would have stuck with UVA, both the wrestling and the degree there.
I see. So I'm curious though, with wrestling, you made the comment that you wish you'd stuck with it. What, you know, you accomplished a lot as a wrestler. What do you wish you had accomplished, or do you just wish that you?
I think I could have, you know, just to be a ultimate, just to go to the big show and place in the top 8.
Yeah.
You know, that's something that I feel like I wish I would have made happen, and I know I could have.
Yeah. Well, let's go back in time for a minute here. So you should have won the state tournament. You said your freshman year. You won it as a senior and in very dominant fashion. How is it that you arrived as a freshman so well prepared to you know, you were second as a freshman or third?
I actually hit the cycle, so I took third after that loss the first round came back and won 8 matches or something, I think, to take third my freshman year. Sophomore year, made it to the finals. Lost a close match to Joey Legg. I think he went to Gloucester. Tough Virginia wrestler. And junior year, came in 0-0 to districts. Ran into Rankin and, some tougher guys there, but ended up taking fourth. And then my senior year, I won. So I really think, I was a contender to win my freshman year, obviously in my sophomore year in the finals, and my senior year, I did win. But given the right circumstances, I could have been a 4-timer. It just didn't work out that way.
Mm-hmm. So what do you think was instrumental for you to start your freshman year at such a high level?
Oh yeah. I got to give credit to the Beltway Bandits,
mm-hmm.
And youth wrestling clubs. But I would say, definitely the Bandit wrestling. I mean, I grew up, through it was Springfield wrestling initially when I started out with them. And I mean, I grew up competing with guys like Quinn Foster, Jeremy Ferry. I wrestled him in a dual meet when I was like 12 years old. I think I wrestled Brandon Rushing in a match here and there. So I got it really just, especially with the local talent and then traveling and meeting, wrestling up in Pennsylvania, the Mid-Atlantic Wrestling Association. I that was always a huge thing to win Eastern Nationals. And I finally did win, I think it was 8th grade. So, between the Mid-Atlantic Wrestling Association, cycle that occurs, I think it typically happens like right after the main season, early part of the year. But it was just, sticking with it and wrestling and always having something to chase after. In high school was being state champ. Up until, freshman year, it was win the East Coast Nationals. I mean, that was kind of the biggest platform. I did some freestyle and some Greco and travel stuff like that, but collegiately, it was trying to get that Eastern National Championship and just being really involved with it. I mean, we went to the state tournament every year since I was a little kid.
You went to watch?
I don't know if every state tournament, just showing up and watching it. My dad, they've got the little mat in the back where, one dad takes his kid and they're like, oh, he just won. Well, okay, let's have him wrestle a little bit. And you don't really know it, but they're just trying to show out and see who's got the best kid. But all of that, just the competitiveness. I mean, we were really like a family, Bandits wrestling, the Garinas, the Orlos, the Carpenters, Kelleher's, the Renzis, so it was just being with a solid group of, having that foundation where we had success as a team. We were always competitive in the, I don't even know what the championships were called at that time, the private wrestling but that was definitely, that and my dad, my dad was a alternate on, I want to say the 76 Olympic team. He wrestled with guys like Mike Douglas, or no, Bobby Douglas, Wayne Wells, Dan Gable. He had an exhibition match with him. So, first my dad was always there, but him getting me with a group of people like, the Springfield Club and what was the future Beltway Bandits, I would say. Without that, I wouldn't have ever I had a lot of natural talent, but there's a lot of stuff you have to learn, along the way.
I see. That's fascinating. I didn't realize that your dad was on alternate on the Olympic team.
Yeah, he wrestled all Army. He actually went to Virginia Tech as well. Wrestled. He didn't start wrestling until like his sophomore year in high school, and then really uh, pursued it in college. And then after college, wrestled all Army. He wrestled for the New York Athletic Club. Um, so that's really where the majority of it comes. He's been teaching me wrestling moves since I was in diapers. Like, you're in a ball and chain. What's this? Like a tuna full Nelson. So definitely, and his style. He was always unorthodox. So a lot of the funk all the funk, all the weird, funky shit that you saw me do was shit he learned from, or he made it up or learned it from some Romanian or Japanese guy or whatever it is. I'm a big proponent of the funk. If they don't know what's coming, it's going to be a lot harder to stop. So have a lot of tricks in your bag. That's have a lot of tricks in your bag and be able to do things both ways, and you're going to be a couple steps ahead of the game, in my opinion.
Well, I found your finals match in 1999 from the state tournament on YouTube the other day, and it lasted.
Did you really?
I did, yeah.
Because our recording of it starts with like Foley like already on his back.
Oh, really? Okay, so this
somebody messed it up.
You. Okay, well now I've got the full thing for you.
Can we watch it?
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. Here, let me.
And shout outs to Tim Foley. Tim Foley, I wrestled with him at UVA. Are you aware of that?
I'd heard that. Yes. About that.
And he beat me in. He worked harder. He was more hungry, and the guy is a monster on top. You know what I mean? I'm shorter. He's tall. He has like this tensile, like tall man strength. But that was his kryptonite against me, was his ability on top. All this little wrap you up tilt shit. That's I think he beat me by like 2 points in a wrestle off for 157. We wrestled again at the Wilkes Open. I think he beat me 5-3. So Tim got his upcomings from states that year.
Did you talk about the match, the finals match ever? Did he ever want to?
No, there was really nothing he could say about that. I mean, that was what it was. But he did the talking during wrestle offs, and Tim's just a tough competitor. I mean, I think I might have been, lucky to get the quick W there. I mean, I don't know if I would have had problems. He picks top, he gets whatever it is. He was just always. I didn't know until we wrestled, because I took a year off after high school too. So when I went to UVA, he was a sophomore, and I was coming in as a freshman with a year off. He had been working hard for a year as a redshirt, and I still could. It wasn't like I didn't feel like I could beat him, but at the end of the day, his perseverance and not taking the year off, and just his work ethic, got him a couple W's. I hate to say it, but as of now, he got the last win.
Yeah, he ended up an All-American, didn't he?
He did.
Yeah, that's an amazing accomplishment.
And he did an awesome trip around the world where he wrestled in like Mongolia and Russia and Japan and Brazil. He got everyone to give him like, I think it was like 12 or 20 grand. He did a GoFundMe, and he just went around and wrestled and filmed it all, and he was going to write a book, and you'd get a t-shirt. I still don't have my book or my t-shirt, Tim, if you ever see this from your GoFundMe. You owe me a book and a t-shirt. Tim Foley.
I'm sure he'll end up seeing this, so hopefully you'll get a book and a t-shirt out of this.
Yeah. Well, I won't hold my breath.
Yeah. So so for the folks at home, Tim Foley lost in the finals to Matt Gallagher here within, was it 30 seconds? I think
it was 37 seconds.
37 seconds. Okay, so we will post the link to that match in the show notes. But you know, to his credit, Tim Foley went on to become an All-American at UVA, right? Or was
Yeah,
it?
everyone go watch me just roll Tim up and pin him in 37 seconds as many times as you want. I just felt like I needed to, for full disclosure, let everybody know how things happened after that.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, no, I think that's very big of you. I should ask this of, really ask this question of Tim, but I after watching that match, I saw it on YouTube. I found it recently, and I did wonder, because I'd heard that he won. He became an All-American. I wondered if that final match that he had in high school, because that was the last match he wrestled in high school. I wondered if that pushed him to then.
I think it did. I think that I'm responsible solely for Tim persevering and becoming an All-American, and pretty much everything he did after that. I could take credit for it.
I'm glad.
I think so.
I like that.
I think to this day he's still motivated by that loss, because he was talking shit too. It was like, oh, Foley from Brook Point, he's gonna get Gallagher, and then he went. But it's funny how things work out. And Tim's a great guy. Everybody at UVA we had a good little. There was a lot of familiar people, especially just from the Bandits. Where I grew up wrestling. I had known Paul and Steve Kelleher for 15 years at that point. So it's bittersweet for me to think about, because I really wish, I think that we've all might have, I might have helped Paul, get that All-American spot. I wish I would have stuck with it. I miss it, and there's nothing you can do about it now, but that's how I feel about it when I think about it. That time that other people are putting in while you don't do anything, that's really what gets you that ground, because I've seen it happen where guys are just, for lack of a better term, they're like a bum. Like they don't know shit, they can't do shit. But they have the work ethic is there. They didn't quit. It's not that they were soft, they just didn't know enough. They weren't strong enough or whatever. And I've seen, those guys with just through work ethic, not natural ability, not this like just God-given gift, but through hard work, determination, and perseverance, they just slowly, they get up to this level where they still don't know all the tricks. They don't have the natural ability. They don't have, all the tools at their disposal that you do, but what they do well enough to fucking beat you. So it's the hard work that goes into wrestling. If your heart's not in it, it's going to be hard for you to compete with somebody whose head is really all in the game, their head and their heart. And that's what the hardest part for me is I didn't want to lose to people I knew I shouldn't be losing to. And that is a cop out, or an excuse to agree. But I mean, I feel like when I was losing to Tim and even other people I was losing to in college that I knew I could beat, at the West Virginia Open, just knowing that you could be top 5 in the country or whatever, and the fact that you're not is because you're half-assing it. Again, in hindsight, I wish I would have, for whatever reason, decided, if you can be, just go do it, put in the work. But for me, that was kind of, where my head was at when I quit was, if you're not going to give it your all, what's the point? I don't want to go out there and just say I wrestled for the sake of wrestling and lose to guys that I know I shouldn't be losing to. And so, I packed it up. But
yeah,
it's not an easy sport. You really have to be.
Yeah.
invested in it.
So, and when you're saying that, you're referring to your college years where you didn't want to just be there.
Yeah. I wish I would have stuck with. I wish I would have just, because if I would have stuck with wrestling, I would have stayed at UVA, and I feel like the the decision to quit wrestling is the reason I ultimately transferred from UVA to Tech, and a number of other regrets, I guess, that you could tie to that as a lifeline, a life trajectory line. I kind of um, revert back to that as a starting point for a lot of things. So yeah, there's a lot of a huge part of me that wishes I would have chose wrestling over going to hang out with my friends. All decisions have consequences, or not even consequences, but every action gets a reaction, and that was it is what it is. I'll never know what my life would have been like if I would have stayed at UVA and continued to wrestle. I can only wonder.
So why did you go to? Why did quitting wrestling leave you to leave UVA? Like, were you on scholarship?
Because that's why I went to UVA. I was on scholarship.
Okay. It was a wrestling scholarship.
Yeah, just tuition only, but it was something.
Sure. And then,
especially after a year, after taking off a year, for that to still be on the table, it was kind of like, well, you have to, like, you have to take it at this point. But yeah, it was I went from being on scholarship to taking out student loans that I'm just now paying off. So
yeah,
what
so
the decisions you make when you're 20 years old are they are what they are.
Your dad obviously was a huge influence. He was an Olympic alternate. You say he taught you a lot of the funk that you learned.
Absolutely.
Something that's really interesting to me, though, is you've mentioned a lot of names of the top wrestlers from Virginia. Paul Burelow won a championship. Steve Kelleher won 3 championships. You mentioned a couple other guys who I think won.
Jeremy Ferry, he's a 4-timer. Oh, and Granby camps. I didn't mention Granby wrestling and Granby camps. That was something that we all did as part of, like, the Bandits, whatever, Springfield wrestling. We all would go learn some beach wrestling. Virginia Beach. It's like Virginia Beach is the epicenter, or was for a long time, of Virginia wrestling, and especially all the funky tilts and stuff, or rolls from bottom. I love the acrobatics, standing Granbys, little funky, any thing that where you're mechanical just I always liked moves that had a little bit more to them, in terms of the mechanics of what was going on. I like things to be complicated, weird little cutbacks, just the tricky stuff.
Yeah.
That was always what I loved. Even growing up, Kerry Colott was my favorite wrestler. He was I think he was a 4-time NCAA champ. Kerry Colott, he wrestled for Ken Shertow. I went to Ken Shertow's camps. So when I go to Ken Shertow's camps, I'd be like, show me this thing that I saw Kerry Colott do, in some match. And so I would just, if I saw somebody do something funky that I hadn't seen before, I would study it and learn it. This outside headlock stuff I would do. We got that from this, forget the guy's name, but he wrestled for Cal Poly. And we would always, go to at least watch the NCAAs. But, my dad, and I guess it was really him, he would always see these weird little things that somebody was doing or a team was doing, that were unconventional, unorthodox, different, and we would study that type of stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was, that was always part of the fun. If you could do something that somebody had never seen before and make the crowd go, "What was that?" Not only does your opponent not know what just happened to him, but people in the crowd are like, "What the coaches are like, "What did he just do?" That was that was one of the funnest parts of it for me, was the surprise element. If you can practice and get something down, especially even like, those moves that everybody, you have to have them. You're down, 10-4 or whatever. You got 20 seconds left. Like what do you have? What kind of weird little last ditch, funky shit do you have in your bag? That was always my style of wrestling, was just not doing what everyone else did. Everyone else wants to do a head tie. I'm not going to do a head tie with you. I'm going to come in with double unders. I'm going to run, a Russian 2-on-1. I'm not going to let you wrestle your game. And if you can effectively take someone out of your game and then, assert yourself, or assert your offense, that's really the goal. So for me, that was always, I think, my strong, or my strongest suit, was having these things that other people didn't have, whether it be a means to take away your offense, um, or to attack you.
It's interesting. So the thing that is interesting to me also is that how different you guys were. Kelleher looked very different on the mat from you. Bjorlo looked very different. But it sounds like you all did, as a part of Bandits and West Springfield or Springfield Wrestling Club, you did these camps together, and that maybe provided a bit of a foundation that was common.
Yeah.
Of technique, and then you built on that.
Yeah. And then, there was, everyone had their own style for sure. Kelleher was a very in your face. He didn't do a lot of funky stuff. He just did what he did correct, and he was like relentless with it. Paul had, it was just, everybody had their own style. And as a, every year as we grew, and every camp we went to or whatever it was, we pick up something, because we all did that together, the Mid-Atlantic wrestling stuff. The Bandits, we all did that too. We all wrestled in the off season. We did freestyle, we did Greco. People would gather different little things, just whether it's a different way, to do a front headlock, or a different way to do a shuck pie, or a different little, ankle pick, or ride, or a variance on, a spiral, or what, just all that stuff. We would all have access to it. And people would just, kind of pick and choose what worked for them. But there was a lot of, we had a lot of different, even with the different coaches, everyone's, my dad and Mr. Garina, they wrestled together at Tech, so a lot of this goes, way back, but there was just a lot brought to the table for us. And, we were constantly being exposed to different things, different coaches. I think a lot, we all did, I forget what it was, but wherever we wrestled for our, like the Virginia freestyle or Greco team, and we go to Oklahoma, or just constantly, being pushed, gave us all the foundation to develop our own style and come up with, what worked for us. What did we do good? How are we able to score points? Yeah, how do you take a guy down? How do you get out from bottom? How do you get back points? Everyone had their different ways, we all, good leg game. We all definitely learned how to ride legs really tough, and being able to defend against legs. Like having that as a foundation, um, sets you up to compete against a lot of tough opponents, because a guy who's tough with his legs, he might not have to take you down more than once. He might just, once he gets on top of you, he's just going to crank you and back points, back points, back points, turn you over and pin you. So, just, we're a competitive, club. We wrestled everywhere. And we saw all different types of opponents. And, if we lost, we would, as a group, say, how do you defend against this? How do you defend against, a guy running a Michigan and sticking his arm over your head and turning you over that way. So every time, we would run into anything that was an obstacle as a group, we would, I don't know, learn how to benefit from it, or we would benefit from it by, learning ways to defend against, learning how to apply it too. If it's something that's really tough to defend, not only do you practice defending it, but you also might want to put it in your arsenal.
So Bandits really was much more than an informal kind of club. It was really, you did.
It was a lifestyle. Yeah. I mean, we lived it. I mean, our families together and stuff. I mean, it's where we spent all our time. But yeah, the level of, instruction, the workout, everything about it was very, very like high level wrestling, like, on par with like Foxcatcher, a major, rest in peace, Fox. I don't even know if Foxcatcher's still around, but the Sunkiss Kids, Foxcatcher, that was the caliber of instruction and exposure that we got with the Bandits. In my opinion, it was, just like any premier private, feeder program anywhere else in the country.
How many days a week did you guys train?
God, it's been so long. At least I would say formally 3, but probably more like 4 to 5.
Okay.
Especially if you're leading up to anything where people are cutting weight, even if it was normally Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, normally, if there was a tournament coming up, even if it wasn't an official Bandits workout, maybe you weren't allowed to have an official workout 4 days a week. There would be an informal thing where the serious parents would bring, you'd be in there. I mean, if it wasn't the day before a tournament, we would probably be doing something. And that was all the way up until, freshman year.
And that was, and that would be not limited just to the spring or the fall. That would, or the winter. Was it pretty much year round except for summer when you guys would
pretty much? Yeah. We would, especially, I mean, yeah, as soon as the collegiate season was over, Maryland, Virginia, state championships or whatever, more times than not, most of us would go right into some type of freestyle Greco combination deal where you're wrestling both. You're doing tournaments, trying to get into, I forget the name of the big championships back then, but yeah, especially like me, Paul, Steve, we were always trying to, or at least our parents, were pushing us to go, do something else, continue wrestling, go to a camp, do freestyle, do Greco. And most of the time, that's what we were doing. And I really love that. I miss Greco. I think I could still compete nationally in Greco. If I get down to like $185, they might be in trouble out there.
Do you think about entering any tournaments?
Yeah, I would like to wrestle in the I guess I wouldn't be in the senior class yet, but like the Open or the Masters, 40 and over. I think I could still, I think I'm probably still the toughest at some weight in freestyle or Greco for 40 and over for the East Coast Nationals. I think I'm still.
All right, well, I'll be in the stands if you do that.
I'd love to toss some people for you. I miss throwing people.
Yeah. All right. So you said you loved acrobatics, and one of the other rumors about you when in Northern Virginia was that you were really good at gymnastics. Like, did you do? Yeah.
All through like elementary school.
Okay.
Did gymnastics. I always got the Presidential Physical Fitness Award You know, I think I did like 25 or 30 pull-ups when I was in like second grade. I wish I could do 25 or 30 now, but I'm not quite there. But yeah, I like flipping off stuff. I could still do a backflip to this day off of whatever you want. I still will just for fun, or if you put a quarter in my cup. But yeah, you know, I always liked jumping off stuff. We had the best playground ever in a elementary school. Somebody burned it down, the bastards. But we would have the greatest games of tag where, you know, you're jumping off the top of the slide down to this mat and running over. So, you know, I was always just kind of like a little monkey, you know, doing flips, climbing on shit. Um, I've got really good hips, you know, I'm kind of flat footed. And I think you could maybe see that if I've got a bunch of old tapes that I'm going to try and start putting up on YouTube. But, you know, that was always a part of my strategy was, you know what, if you're going to get my leg, then I need to be able to defend that. And because, you know, like I said, I'm a little flat footed. So I'd catch a lot of the time people shoot a single, they have a single. And so that's where we, you know, developed the power quarter, you know, and I, you know, from the power quarter, you know, if you're not going to go, you know, if you're not going to turn, you know, I can let go of your head and whip you, you know, there's some cut throughs and rollbacks, there's shucks. So I developed, you know, a whole, you know, a big, you know, system from someone being in on a single leg. And, you know, that's just kind of, you know, one of those things. If you're not, if you're a little flat footed and guys shoot and get in on you, you know, then figure out how to defend it. You know, you can try and be quicker on your feet, or, you know, you can kind of just adapt your style. But, you know, at the end of the day, everything has its weakness. And, you know, some guys, if you let them get a single, they're probably going to, you know, get the two. So everything's got its, you know, cons and pros and cons. Any style does.
Well, I was always interested in that because the Russian wrestling system doesn't have much competition at all at the younger ages. They focus on gymnastics, tumbling, and really kind of teaching.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah, they've got a very rigorous program, but the early ages, it's all about gymnastics. You know, that's a huge focus for them.
Yeah, you know, it's like I have really good hips. You know, even though I'm kind of flat-footed, I just have really good awareness. You know, to where what might seem completely foreign, you know, going this way or doing something blind to someone else feels kind of natural to me. You know, those things where you just have to kind of, and that's just, you know, I don't know if you know, you're into metaphysical type stuff, but you know, there might be a lot of different types of intelligence, and physical intelligence is, in my opinion, one of them. And I have good physical awareness, and it probably did, you know, come from, you know, gymnastics, flipping, jumping, you know, being able to be oriented in a disorienting state and be able to kind of, you know, hit the ground running right after all of a sudden you're not quite sure where you are. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's something that's learned or whatever, but I definitely did a lot of tumbling and you know, swinging on bars, trying to do the sawhorse. You know, that was always a strength thing. It's a great strength thing. Yeah. Gymnastics is. And I've always had weak shoulders, but yeah, it definitely taught me spatial awareness, and you know, so I'm, that probably led into why I like rollerblading and skateboarding and stuff like that, because of the freedom it allows to, you know, try different things, and maybe that, you know, all kind of bled into wrestling. And you know, because you are kind of, when you skateboard and stuff, there are times when you're creating a new trick. You know what I mean? That's the ultimate goal. If you can create a new trick or do something someone else has never done before, there's a direct translation to that in wrestling, where, you know, that was always, it wasn't like I want to do what everyone else does. Like I don't want to just do a double leg and have an awesome arm bar and run around and pin you that way. Like it was like I wanted to you want to be able to beat someone in a different way, or just whether it be showcasing your skills, because when you get to a certain level, there are times when it's like you can't just go out and pin everyone. Work, tech fall them, do whatever, but go out there and work, try some new stuff, have some fun with it. And then once you get comfortable with something, I mean, I still to this day I think I got some tricks that I don't see anybody doing them. Even some of the old stuff I do, used to do off the Russian 201, I think is the greatest tie up ever. Like I don't know why you'd ever teach someone, head tie with the head and collar. Like that is for the birds, man. You gotta like expect learn what learn something different. That was the fun part for me, was having my own style and being able to do stuff um that made what was traditional not work. You can't just come out and uh tie up with me like that. It's not gonna work. I'm gonna take my Russian, and now you're gonna like that's just part of the beauty of wrestling, is there's always someone's always going to do something different, so you have to constantly be adapting and learning something new. You're going to run into something you haven't seen. Someone's going to do something a little bit differently than you prepared for, and you're going to have to go back to the drawing board, and what you come up with might be a great solution for a little while. So that was part of the fun for me, was the cat and mouse game of always having something, always having a piece of cheese ready for the rat.
I love it. So you want to watch you want to watch
Yeah,
your
sure.
All right, let's check it out here. Hang on.
Here we go.
Yeah, there you are.
Do you remember my dad? Let's just put him on here real quick.
I'm sorry.
There he is.
Who am I talking to?
This is Will Marlowe.
How you doing, Will?
Hey there. Very nice to meet you, sir.
Jack.
Yeah, he can hear you.
What are you guys doing?
So we're about to watch a match that I think you probably remember very well, I'm guessing.
Yeah, we're talking wrestling. Look at this. See if you remember this match here.
Is this up in
state final senior year? That's me and Foley.
No, God, this is not gonna last long, is it?
No, it's not.
Oh. Yeah,
going for the double unders and the throw by. He shoots.
Oh God.
Stuff him. Power quarter.
Oh God.
Step over.
Step over.
Yeah, that's a wrap. Once we get there, it's done. The power quarter with the step over.
Yeah.
It's game time.
Oh. God, they waited that long to call it.
You're the best. Thank you for finding this, Will.
Yeah.
We only have like the last 15
Wow.
seconds or something.
I didn't know.
I'm thrilled to be able to share that with you guys.
All right, man. Hey.
Yeah, that was good. That was a surprisingly clean copy. I mean,
it's good. Yeah. I'm gonna
came off VHS, but
yeah, I would love to see your regional finals match of that same year. That was a great match. That was the only match that you did not win by pin, but you had him on his back most of the time.
Was that Matt Sanders?
It was Pete Zaffros.
Pete Zaffros. That's right. He was Yorktown, right?
Yeah, he was.
He was tough. Did he beat me at one point somewhere? Like I always had these like weird things like with certain people. Tim Segru. Do you remember Tim Segru from Centerville?
I've got a story about Tim Segru. So
I bet you got a story about him. He's a wild man.
Really interesting. So he was a very good wrestler. But he was the first big match that I ever won.
Afros, that's right.
Yeah. So my sophomore year was his senior year, and I actually beat him for the third, fourth match for regionals. So I actually beat him his senior year for the match to go to state.
That was 99, the same year where I wrestled Pete Zafros, right?
I guess it was. Yeah. That's right.
I think I remember watching you wrestle then, because I remember seeing, I think, yeah, that's right. But I remember watching, because Tim was always like right there, and like he was one of those guys who was like at the top, coming up like bandits and stuff. Like he was, like if anybody, we had to worry about, like Centerville wrestling was always tough, and he came out of Centerville. And so I would wrestle him all the time. I think I had beat him like up until 8th grade, probably no exaggeration, around 8 to 10 times. Like we just constantly would wrestle. And then my freshman year in districts, I met him in the finals, and he beat me.
Oh.
He like, I don't know what it was, just his time. It was just his time. And so yeah, I was a 4-time regional champ, 4-time state place winner, but only a 3-time district champ because of Tim Segru.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that. Well,
yep, at 103 pounds, he got me freshman year at districts, and it wasn't like I threw up on him or anything, but it was, making that 103, and same goes for him. There was just, 103 was, if you weren't sucking a lot of weight, you couldn't compete, and everybody was just sucking a lot of weight. I mean, it was we were some big 103 pounders in 1995, 96.
Yeah. So
what's your story about Tim?
Well, no, my story was just that he was the first big match that I ever won, because because I was a young wrestler.
Oh,
yeah. I started off as a freshman. Didn't do anything my freshman year. Didn't make it to states. But I did. By the end of my sophomore year, I did well enough to beat Tim Segru. So
that's a big. And you just started wrestling your freshman year?
Yeah.
Because Tim had been wrestling since he was like 6 years old. So for you to beat Tim Segru, your sophomore year, that was a big accomplishment.
He was a tough.
I swear I remember this was it at Fairfax that year? Watching that match, because me and Tim were always like, tight growing up. And I just remember seeing like, damn, he's losing.
Yeah. I wasn't expected to win that match. That gave me a lot of confidence, and I'm sure he.
Who was your coach over there at Yorktown back then? You guys had a really good.
Noel Lobin. He was a bronze medalist in the Olympics, and then Coach Jeffrey Mallett was also an amazing coach. He was an Olympic alternate, so we had some real firepower in our coaches. And he was, in addition to being a Olympic alternate, he was a 5-time Armed Forces champion for Greco-Roman and freestyle.
Yeah, you guys had a good club back then. I don't remember what the impetus was or why, but I remember I would go to Yorktown and work out.
Matt, I really appreciate your time today. This has been a lot of fun, and it's going to be super helpful for all the young wrestlers today who are trying to become great, try to follow in your footsteps, and win a state title.
I'm glad to have been on the podcast here. I'm glad that you reached out to me, and it was a pleasure as well on my end. And it sounds like we have quite a number of things that we could talk about. So hopefully outside of the podcast, we can continue some of these discussions that we've started at a later date.
Thanks for listening to Backpoints today. If you want to support the show, please subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, or wherever else you find the show. Also, it helps us if you give the show a rating on Apple Podcasts and leave a review. Feel free to also make a donation via Patreon at patreon.com/backpoints. Thanks, and see you next episode.